in the Big Ten, and maybe more significantly for NCAA tournament positioning tonight at the Fieldhouse with a whiteout for the fans in attendance here on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network. Good evening, everybody, in the Everlight Solar Studio at ESPN Madison. My name is Jesse Nelson. 10th ranked Wisconsin, 11th ranked Purdue. A showdown at the Fieldhouse, the first and only meeting between these two teams here in the 2025 regular season. Going to be a fun one tonight, and for more on the match, we bring in the two men calling it live from the Fieldhouse alongside the UW Athletic Hall of Fame head coach Pete Waite. It's John Arias. Guys, good evening. Happy whiteout night at the Fieldhouse.
What's going on, Jesse? Pete, you can't see Jesse right now, but I can see him. I saw him. He's wearing white.
Oh, good
He's
job.
wearing white today.
I got the memo. Everybody got the memo, right? The volleyball account was well on top of this one. It's a whiteout atmosphere tonight and a huge showdown between the number 10 and number 11 ranked teams in the country.
This would be Wisconsin's highest-ranked win of the year if they can pull it off. It's also a team that's above them in the RPI, a couple of spots at number 10 overall. And if they win, Pete, Wisconsin would secure sole possession of second place in the Big Ten. A lot at stake, like Jesse's saying.
A lot at stake, and they're very similar teams in a lot of ways. And what we've touched on before is that the Shondell family's got ties, coaches between the two programs, they grew up together, for crying out loud, and they were trained under the same people, so they do it the same way, and all good athletes. Purdue's got 4 new transfers in who are starters. They've never been in the Fieldhouse, so it's a new experience for them.
Pete, how does a team manage the expectations and the emotions going into a match when you know it means a little bit more like it does tonight?
Most coaches say in any sport, just take care of your own side. Do what we do well. You know, it'll take a time, and it always does, for teams to kind of feel each other out and understand the systems, and you never know how they'll rotate their lineups. But I think, speaking to Coach Shondell, he said they're going to take this as an opportunity. They're not afraid of the pressure. It's like, this is an opportunity to come in a great environment and take a shot at a really good team. So they're trying to stay loose and not get tight.
NCAA tournament seeding potentially in play tonight, depending on the result of this match. 10th ranked Wisconsin, 11th ranked Purdue. Guys, looking forward to a great one tonight. Have a great call about 30 minutes from right now.
Thanks, Jesse.
Thanks, Jesse.
John Arias, the Hall of Famer Pete Waite, standing by at the Fieldhouse as we get set for Wisconsin and Purdue, the 10th and 11th ranked teams in the country, respectively, squaring off tonight at the Fieldhouse. And a reminder for fans tuning in tonight here on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network, you can also follow along live on YouTube with Announcer Cam. Catch John and Pete calling the match live streaming on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. See their facial reactions as big plays take place. Catch the audio broadcast in its entirety of the match. Catch all of that as you follow along tonight on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel with Announcer Cam for Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball. Coming up next, we'll hear from a player who has played a pivotal role for Wisconsin this season. Kristen Simon had a chance to catch up with John Arias a little bit earlier today. We'll hear that conversation coming up next as we count down to number 10 Wisconsin and number 11 Purdue on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Time out on the field. Let's bring in Gina Della from Pella. What's the winning game plan this month?
Wayne, a whole house of new windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% interest for up to 6 years.
Wow, that's a drive you can sustain for years. No penalties, no extra interest.
And unlike opponents, Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin actually stops the drafts.
Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Make your move today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. It's 11/30/2025.
When it comes to your career, most companies want you to be interested in them. At Northwestern Mutual, their mutual interest is you. That's why they listen to your career goals, plan the steps to get there, and work side by side all along the way. To learn more about career opportunities, search for Northwestern Mutual Southern Wisconsin online or call 608-836-3080. That's 608-836-3080. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
'Tis the season to be planning your holiday events. Whether it's a party for 10 or 10,000, Celebrations has the sound, video, lighting, special effects, and custom-themed decor to make it the best party ever. Hi, it's Jeffrey from Celebrations Entertainment. With us on your team, your holiday or New Year's party will be easy to plan and super fun to attend. DJs, casino games, lighting, and photo booths are just the beginning at celebrationsentertainment.com. That's celebrationsentertainment.com.
ESPN Madison is your home for Wisconsin Badgers volleyball.
Back to the Badgers, right side. There's Alicia Andrew finishing the first set on the slide.
From early season showdowns to a run for the national title, hear every match this season on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Left side, Collier, a no-doubter, and she gets another one.
Wisconsin Badgers volleyball on ESPN Madison is presented by Steinhoffels and Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Also brought to you by Gordon Flesh Company and Goodman's Jewelers. You're listening to Wisconsin Badgers volleyball on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Brought to you by Goodman's Jewelers.
Train-themed music tonight from our executive producer, Hunter Vaughn of the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Network here in the Everlight Solar Studio at ESPN Madison. Pre-match show continues. My name is Jesse Nelson. Mimi Collier, Big Ten Player of the Week again this week. Back-to-back weeks, Mimi Collier named Big Ten Player of the Week, fourth time this season. 45 kills in 6 sets as Wisconsin swept Michigan State and Illinois on back-to-back nights last week. 8 matches this season for Mimi Collier with 20 or more kills, including both of the matches from last week. In fact, Mimi Collier has only had 1 match this season, the road match at Penn State fairly early in Big Ten play, where she didn't reach double-digit kills at all, but 8 matches with 20 or more, and a semifinalist for the AVCA National Player of the Year award. Mimi Collier, your reigning Big Ten Player of the Week. Charlie Furbringer as well, Big Ten Setter of the Week for the 3rd time this season. She averaged 14 assists per set in the wins against Michigan State and Illinois, including tying a career-best 6 blocks against the Illini on Saturday night. Both of those players look to lead 10th-ranked Wisconsin to a big win in front of the whiteout fan base tonight against 11th-ranked Purdue at the Fieldhouse. Another player who may see some significant time and play a significant role as she has throughout the course of this season is the freshman Kristen Simon, who John Audius had a chance to catch up with earlier today.
So how would you describe your first season so far?
I would describe it as a year of learning and just growing. Obviously, as a freshman, you come in not really knowing what to much expect and just adapting to the program and the culture and just working hard and learning new things and adapting to new skills.
What's it like being a libero in the Big Ten now that you've been doing it for a while?
Yeah, it's been really fun. Obviously, this is a very competitive league, so there's always big hitters coming after you. It's a new challenge every game that you have to deal with, so just fun, everything. You never know what you're going to get, so just something new.
I was going to ask you what the most challenging thing is, but you said there's a new challenge to deal with every match. So is that maybe one of the more challenging things, is just having to be prepared for every single opponent and all their tendencies?
Yeah, I would say you definitely have to know each opponent differently. Every opponent has different things that they're good at, and then maybe different things that they're not. And so that's what makes it fun, just being able to be good at a different skill every game. So.
All right, so when this team is playing at its best, what do you see happening on the court?
I see no hesitation, no judgment. We're just playing together as a team. We're all balling out, just all on the attack, really. I would say just on the attack, just looking for ways to score, looking for points that we can just grab.
Talking with Kristen Simon. All right, random question time. Do you have a favorite holiday, and what is it?
Ooh. I do like Christmas, so I guess I'll say that's my favorite holiday. Especially back home, I love to just drive around and just look at all the lights on the houses. And then I always get to see all my family because I have family from all over the country, so it's always fun to see them.
All right, Christmas. Thanksgiving is right around the corner, so this leads me to my next question. What is your favorite Thanksgiving side dish? Assuming you like turkey, I don't know, maybe.
I'm a ham girl.
A what?
I like ham.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, how about side dish?
My mom makes really good Brussels sprouts, I would say, with bacon and cranberries and pecans or walnuts. I don't know which one, but those are always really good.
I think we are totally different. You're ham and vegetables. I'm turkey and, I don't know, pie. All right, so favorite TV series?
Vampire Diaries.
Yeah, you say that in the intros that you recorded earlier this season. What is it about the Vampire Diaries?
I don't know. I just really like it. I don't know. I haven't watched it in a while. I think I've rewatched it twice through, though, but it's very long. There's just a lot of things that happen, I guess. I don't really know why I like it. I just do.
Okay, finally, favorite movie?
Oh, wow.
Which one you can just put on in the background maybe, or?
I have no clue.
No clue?
Oh, I really like Divergent. I've watched that a lot of times. I really like that movie.
Very good. Thanks, Kristen.
Thank you.
That is Wisconsin freshman Kristen Simon from Louisville, Kentucky, joining John Audius a little bit earlier tonight as we get set for 10th-ranked Wisconsin and 11th-ranked Purdue at the Fieldhouse. Kristen Simon with 10 service aces to her name this season. Let's get a check of the Steinhafels Ace Tracker. Relax. It's Steinhafels. 120 aces behind the service line for the Wisconsin Badgers this season. That's opposed to just 63 for their opponents, by the way. Grace Egan, the transfer from Ohio State, atop the leaderboard at 21 aces, leading all Badgers. Natalie Wardlow, Mimi Collier, each with 18. Addie Horner with 17. And Una Vajic, who spent a good portion of this season atop that leaderboard with 16 service aces this season. That's a check of the Steinhafels Ace Tracker. Relax. It's Steinhafels. Our pre-match trivia question tonight: Wisconsin head coach Kelly Sheffield, Purdue head coach Dave Shondell, and Wisconsin assistant John Shondell all attended which MAC university? It is Wednesday night for college football fans. MACtion. Which MAC school did those three, Kelly Sheffield, Dave Shondell, the Purdue head coach, and Wisconsin assistant John Shondell, all attend? We'll answer that in 2 minutes on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Matt LePay for Steinhafels. Steinhafels is a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. Since 1934, Steinhafels has been Wisconsin's furniture and mattress destination for quality, selection, and service. For over 90 years, Steinhafels has helped Wisconsinites create the homes of their dreams and is 100% employee-owned. Steinhafels has the largest selection of all the latest styles and all the best mattress brands. You'll find something for every style and every budget. Shop in-store or online at steinhafels.com. Relax, it's Steinhafels.
It takes a team to meet just about any goal, and that's as true on the football field as it is in the office. So it's good to know that you have the Gordon Flesch Company on your side. For more than 60 years, GFC has provided cutting-edge office technology for companies of all sizes, and as the nation's largest Canon dealer, GFC delivers the latest office technology, service, and is supported by the most experienced professionals in the industry. That's business technology managed. Visit gflesh.com to learn more.
The holidays bring sparkle and light to the season. The same way Goodman's Jewelers has been bringing the sparkle with our custom pieces since 1933. Generations have relied on our trust, service, and selection. This holiday, shop local. Shop Goodman's Jewelers in the heart of Madison, touching hearts with Goodman's sparkle and light. 220 State Street. Find our extended holiday hours at goodmansjewelers.com.
The best is at Goodman's.
What's better than the sound of Wisconsin Badgers volleyball smoking their opponents? That's savoring every win with North and South Seafood and Smokehouse. As a truly American restaurant located right here in Madison, North and South specializes in authentic wood-fired barbecue and freshly prepared seafood. Enjoy any of their 3 locations, Madison, Verona, or DeForest, or serve the winning meal at home or in the office with their takeout and catering options. Explore the full menu at eatnorthandsouth.com. That's eatnorthandsouth.com.
You're listening to Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Brought to you by Love Madison.
Wisconsin leads the all-time series 53-35 against the Purdue Boilermakers. A sweep last year at Mackey Arena in front of a huge crowd in West Lafayette on a nationally televised night. Wisconsin hoping to replicate that success tonight, hosting 11th-ranked Purdue at the Fieldhouse in front of a whiteout. Fans all wearing white tonight, cheering on their Badgers in the penultimate match of the regular season at the UW Fieldhouse. 10th-ranked Wisconsin and 11th-ranked Purdue coming your way about 20 minutes from right now. Our pre-match trivia question tonight: Wisconsin Badgers head coach Kelly Sheffield, Purdue head coach Dave Shondell, and Wisconsin assistant John Shondell all attended which MAC university? Of course, from Muncie, Indiana. That is Ball State University. Ball State, your correct answer tonight. And I would be remiss to mention also the UW Athletic Hall of Famer and the color commentator of the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network, Pete Waite, also an alum of Ball State University. They know ball. All the Badgers connections to Ball State University in the MAC conference. Let's get a check of the Badgers scoreboard because it's a big week in Wisconsin athletics. Wisconsin women's basketball in action tonight visiting UIC in non-conference play. They're just underway. We'll give you a score update during our intermission report between sets 2 and 3 tonight. Women's soccer, second round of the NCAA tournament tomorrow afternoon. 4-seed Wisconsin, 5-seed Baylor. They meet in South Bend, Indiana, 2 o'clock. They get that one started, round 2 of the women's soccer NCAA tournament tomorrow. Women's hockey, number 1 ranked Badgers hosting St. Thomas this week, Thursday night and Friday night. Both games, I should say, at 7 o'clock for the number 1 ranked Wisconsin women's hockey team. Men's basketball, huge top 25 showdown on Friday afternoon. Set your clock so you get out of work early to go watch this one. 23rd ranked Wisconsin, 9th ranked BYU, a rematch of the second round of last year's NCAA tournament. They're playing in Salt Lake City, 3 o'clock tip time on Friday afternoon. Reason for that is because the Utah Jazz play in that arena later that night. 23rd ranked Wisconsin and 9th ranked BYU. Big non-conference matchup out west for the Badgers later this week. And how about this men's hockey showdown this weekend? 7th ranked Wisconsin and number 1 Michigan State. Oh boy, what a showdown. Friday and Saturday. Friday at 7:30, Saturday at 6. Wisconsin and Michigan State. Badgers are on the road in East Lansing for those games this weekend. And, of course, the football team in the Bielema Bowl. Wisconsin and Illinois under the lights. 6:30 at Camp Randall Stadium on Saturday night. ESPN Wisconsin College Game Day gets the party started on many of our ESPN Wisconsin stations, live from Regent Street from 4:30 until kickoff on Saturday afternoon. We'll get another check of the scoreboard, including taking a look at what the Big Ten volleyball teams are up to this week. This is the only match that'll be going on through its conclusion tonight. USC and Oregon in action a little bit later tonight. Everybody else will be playing Thursday, Friday, and through the rest of the weekend. Wisconsin and Purdue, number 10 and number 11, coming your way here on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network. When we come back, we'll hear from Badgers head coach and Ball State alum Kelly Sheffield next on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network. Before and after the Saturday night showdown between Wisconsin and Illinois, ESPN Wisconsin College Game Day has you covered. Hi, it's Jesse Nelson. Wisconsin hosts Illinois in the home regular season finale. Join us for the ESPN Wisconsin College Game Day pregame show brewed by Coors Light, live from Regent Street from 4:30 until kickoff. And react after the game as well with the postgame show immediately after the final whistle. ESPN Wisconsin College Game Day, brewed by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
Pro Volleyball is back in Madison. The 2026 Love Madison schedule is here. Setter of the Year Lauren Carlini and hometown favorite Claire Chausset return to the court, ready to lead a powerhouse lineup of world-class talent. Get ready for non-stop action. Every serve, every volley, and every win, right here in Madison. Don't miss your chance to be a part of the unforgettable moments all season long. Visit lovb.com to check out the full schedule and secure your seats today. Volleyball is the next major league.
'Tis the season to be planning your holiday events. Whether it's a party for 10 or 10,000, Celebrations has the sound, video, lighting, special effects, and custom-themed decor to make it the best party ever. Hi, it's Jeffrey from Celebrations Entertainment. With us on your team, your holiday or New Year's party will be easy to plan and super fun to attend. DJs, casino games, lighting, and photo booths are just the beginning at celebrationsentertainment.com. That's celebrationsentertainment.com.
The holidays bring sparkle and light to the season. The same way Goodman's Jewelers has been bringing the sparkle with our custom pieces since 1933. Generations have relied on our trust, service, and selection. This holiday, shop local. Shop Goodman's Jewelers in the heart of Madison, touching hearts with Goodman's sparkle and light. 220 State Street. Find our extended holiday hours at goodmansjewelers.com.
The best is at Goodman's.
You're listening to Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Brought to you by North and South Seafood and Smokehouse.
Number 10, Wisconsin. Number 11, Purdue. Set to square off at the Fieldhouse. First serve about 15 minutes from right now here on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network. A lot is made of the rivalry with Nebraska, of course, geographically and historically with Minnesota. But did you know this is the 12th straight match in which both Wisconsin and Purdue are meeting as ranked opponents. That's a streak that goes back to 2017. Wisconsin 8-4 against the Boilermakers in those last 12 meetings. 10th ranked Wisconsin, 11th ranked Purdue coming up here on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network. Let's go back to the Fieldhouse where John Arias had a chance to catch up a little bit earlier today with Badgers head coach Kelly Sheffield.
Did you learn anything about your team after the back-to-back road wins and back-to-back nights?
Yeah, it's we're still coming together as a team, right? I mean, we haven't played a lot of matches with Charlie as our setter. I think this is number 12, on the season, and it's our only opportunity in the Big Ten of playing on back-to-back nights, which we'll have to do in the opening round of the NCAA tournament if we're fortunate enough to win the first match. And so, but this is a lot tougher situation because you're doing it two different places within 24 hours, two different time zones. It's just another opportunity for a team to grow together, do hard things together, which I think is those are the things that build trust in one another, and I thought we did a great job with that, especially when you're thinking 3 of those sets were decided by 2 points, and so you're really kind of in it together and fighting and scratching, and proud of how we did it.
Yeah. Una Vagic, I thought, played really well this past weekend. What was working for her that allowed her to perform so well?
Yeah, I mean, she is such a silent assassin for us. But, with Charlie setting her, she's hitting 270 on the year. Now go back and look at how many outside hitters have we had that have hit 270. It's that number is way smaller than what you think. And then when you look at that, she's passing a 2.3. In addition to that, I think Sarah probably passed a 2.3 last year. But those would be the only 2. Those would be probably maybe in the history of our program that have hit that and passed that. And so, she's playing well. She's playing with a lot of confidence. I think sometimes when some of her errors will kind of be bunched up, and so it kind of frustrates probably some people, myself included. But my goodness, she's having a whale of a season for us.
Talking with Wisconsin head coach Kelly Sheffield, 10th ranked Wisconsin hosts number 11 Purdue tonight in Madison. 2 great offenses meeting. Your team second in the nation in hitting percentage. They've got a pretty good offense too. Purdue does. Grace Heaney hitting .380 over her last 10 matches. Kenna Woolard 4.5 kills per set this season. What impresses you about Purdue's offense?
It's a huge advantage when you have a setter that's returning, which they do and we do. And, you've got 2 big-time beasts on the pins that take a lot of swings. But everybody else that gets sets, they're no slouches either. They hit good areas of the courts when they will work the line. They will, work it off the block. They do a great job of attacking different depths of the court. Defenders have to be willing to go and get the ball because the ball's not going to just come to you when you're playing this team. And, all those things it's an offense that is humming.
And then finally, what would it mean to get a win over a team that's that close to you in the rankings and that's that close to you in the RPI as well?
Yeah, here's what we know. We know we're going to be in the NCAA tournament. We're pretty sure we're going to be able to host the opening weekend. We know we're not going to win the Big Ten, but the opportunity to get second. But the biggest thing is we've got to continue to grow. I mean, we've got big dreams, big goals for this team. We've got a lot of capabilities, and we've got to continue to get better. That's first and foremost. Everybody on our team is totally bought in. This is a huge match. It's a big match for us to continue to get better and position ourselves the way that we want to because this NCAA tournament is right around the corner.
All right, best of luck.
Thanks, John.
Badgers head coach Kelly Sheffield with John Arias a little bit earlier tonight. 10th ranked Wisconsin, 11th ranked Purdue, 2 of the top teams in the Big Ten Conference squaring off, and when you consider everything at stake, maybe the biggest match of the year as they battle for NCAA tournament positioning. The Badgers and the Boilermakers comes your way next on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Volleyball fans know value, and at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction, we deliver value all over the court every single day. From trucks to trailers, antiques to assets, we can help you buy and sell your items. Plus, it's all online and hassle-free. We're family-owned, reliable, and trusted because our team at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction is dedicated to ensuring our customers rally and win big every time. Get off the bench and set yourself up for success. Visit WisconsinSurplus.com to bid, buy, sell today. That's WisconsinSurplus.com.
Every event tells a story, from the first impression to the final moments. Have someone guide your guests through every chapter the way you want the story told. Hi, it's Jeffrey from Celebrations Entertainment. With a strong presence, great voices, and an award-winning team, trust us to guide, direct, and inform your guests through all the different chapters of the day. For fun, memorable entertainment for any event, please visit us at celebrationsentertainment.com. That's celebrationsentertainment.com.
What's better than the sound of Wisconsin Badgers volleyball smoking their opponents? That's savoring every win with North and South Seafood and Smokehouse. As a truly American restaurant located right here in Madison, North and South specializes in authentic wood-fired barbecue and freshly prepared seafood. Enjoy any of their 3 locations, Madison, Verona, or DeForest, or serve the winning meal at home or in the office with their takeout and catering options. Explore the full menu at eatnorthandsouth.com. That's eatnorthandsouth.com.
When it comes to your career, most companies want you to be interested in them. At Northwestern Mutual, their mutual interest is you. That's why they listen to your career goals, plan the steps to get there, and work side by side all along the way. To learn more about career opportunities, search for Northwestern Mutual Southern Wisconsin online or call 608-836-3080. That's 608-836-3080. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
You're listening to Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Brought to you by the Gordon Flesh Company.
Welcome back to the UW Fieldhouse. John Arias and Pete Waite with you. Number 10 Wisconsin hosts number 11 Purdue. It's time for what to watch. And Pete, the Badgers will have the Big Ten Player of the Week, Mimi Collier, who went for 45 kills in 6 sets. She had the second most kills in a 3-set match ever under 25-point rally scoring when she dropped 24 on Illinois on Saturday night. And then they've got Charlie Furbringer, who's fresh back off of her injury, and she averaged 14 assists per set and was named Setter of the Week. Those two, along with the way we talked about Carter Booth, Una Vigic was in double figures. Badgers are looking pretty good right now.
They are, and I think Charlie was a big reason for that, getting back in the lineup. Addie did a great job, but Charlie is just so pure and accurate, and the tempo is the same, that the hitters can approach with such confidence. You just saw Carter Booth just go off the first night Charlie was back, and it just felt perfect for her. So there is a difference, and that's why Charlie's an All-American. That's why Charlie was Player of the Week. One of them.
Yeah, Wisconsin 6-4 against the top 25, and this is a matchup here against a team that would be their highest-ranked win if they're able to pick it up against Purdue. But Purdue's pretty good against the top 25 this season as well, 7-2. I guess this has a lot of implications here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Purdue's tough. I mean, they lost 4 players to the transfer portal last year, and tough starters who went to Louisville and Kentucky, their top 2. But this team is really playing well together. They went on the road to UCLA and USC, and they got down 2 sets against UCLA and came back, reverse sweep against them, and then won the next night at USC, or that same weekend against USC. So this team can do it, and Coach Shondell is actually surprised at how well they're doing, and they're happy to be here. They don't feel a lot of pressure, so they feel great.
And a lot of connections, too. The Shondells. We got a John Shondell on our side. We got a Shondell on the Badger side.
Yeah, so John Shondell, so Purdue's head coach, Dave Shondell, went to Ball State from Muncie, Indiana. He was 1 year ahead of me at Ball State playing for his dad, who's Don Shondell. And then his younger brother, John Shondell, was on his coaching staff at Purdue, but now he's on the Wisconsin staff. And also Brittany Dildine was played for Purdue. Christy Walker, the athletic trainer for Wisconsin, was at Purdue on that same staff. So there's a lot of blending of the Purdue and Wisconsin staffs and history in this match.
Should be a fun one tonight. The winner takes sole possession of second place in the Big Ten Conference. We've got the starting lineups and the first serve next on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Badgers volleyball insights straight from the man on the sidelines.
There'll be aspects of what we're doing offensively that our teams have not done before.
Tune into the Kelly Sheffield Show on ESPN Madison, presented by North and South Seafood and Smokehouse.
The hardest ticket in town is for the volleyball match in the field house. I mean, that's really hard.
It's the Kelly Sheffield Show with Badgers volleyball head coach Kelly Sheffield and host John Arias on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
It takes a team to meet just about any goal, and that's as true on the football field as it is in the office. So it's good to know that you have the Gordon Flesh Company on your side. For more than 60 years, GFC has provided cutting-edge office technology for companies of all sizes, and as the nation's largest Canon dealer, GFC delivers the latest office technology, serviced, and is supported by the most experienced professionals in the industry. That's business technology managed. Visit gflesh.com to learn more.
Volleyball fans know value, and at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction, we deliver value all over the court every single day. From trucks to trailers, antiques to assets, we can help you buy and sell your items. Plus, it's all online and hassle-free. We're family-owned, reliable, and trusted because our team at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction is dedicated to ensuring our customers rally and win big every time. Get off the bench and set yourself up for success. Visit WisconsinSurplus.com to bid, buy, sell today. That's WisconsinSurplus.com.
Timeout on the field. Let's bring in Gina Della from Pella. What's the winning game plan this month?
Wayne, a whole house of new windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% interest for up to 6 years.
Wow, that's a drive you can sustain for years. No penalties, no extra interest.
And unlike opponents, Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin actually stops the drafts.
Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Make your move today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. Ends 11/30/2025.
The first set of Wisconsin Badgers volleyball on ESPN Madison is brought to you by Northwestern Mutual of Southern Wisconsin. A better way to money starts here.
From the historic UW Fieldhouse in Madison, Wisconsin, John Arias and Pete Waite with you. It's time for number 10 versus number 11 to battle for second place in the Big Ten Conference as the Badgers host the Purdue Boilermakers. Time for tonight's starting lineups. Let's start first with the Badgers. 20-4 this season, a 13-3 Big Ten record for head coach Kelly Sheffield. Here's the starting lineup for Wisconsin.
Charlie Furbringer, number 24, setter, Hermosa Beach, California, Maricosta High School.
Number 52, Carter Booth, middle blocker, Denver, Colorado. Hi, Mom.
Number 32, Grace Egan, outside.
Number 7, Kristen Simon, libero from Louisville, Kentucky.
Number 1, Una Vajakic, outside hitter from Novi Sad, Serbia.
Number 17, Alicia Andrew, middle blocker from Ridgefield, Washington, roll badge.
Number 15, Mimi Collier, outside hitter from Lincoln, California. Hi, Mom.
There it is, the starting lineup for the Wisconsin Badgers, who have the Big Ten Player of the Week in Mimi Collier and the Big Ten Setter of the Week in Charlie Furbringer. Going up against the Purdue Boilermakers under 23rd-year coach Dave Shondell. His team 22-4 and also 13-3 in the Big Ten. Kenna Woolard is a 6'1 junior averaging 4.5 kills per set. The setter is Taylor Anderson. She's 6'1 and a junior. In the middle, Dior Charles, 6'1 middle blocker. Lindsey Miller, a grad student, transfer from USC, 6'4 middle. Grace Heaney on the right side. She's 6'2 and a redshirt sophomore. Julia Kane, a 5'11 junior DS. The libero, Ryan McAleer, 5'6 sophomore, 3.5 digs per set. All right, this one's big, Pete. If the Badgers can pull it off tonight, it would be their highest-ranked win of the season. What are your thoughts before first serve?
Well, both teams are well-trained. Both teams are really good in serve and pass games. It's going to be interesting to see the matchups. You know, Collier, they know, is going to get a lot of balls. Purdue has decided they're going to put their right side against Collier when they can because they feel she's a better blocker than their setter. So that's a little strategic move by Coach Shondell, rotating a little bit to get that matchup. So will it work? We'll see. Time will tell, but it's a great crowd. It's a whiteout. Everybody's excited for the battle.
Wisconsin playing, and this is something that Coach Sheffield pointed out to me, Wisconsin playing its 12th match this season with the core starting lineup that they started the year with. Remember, Grace Egan missed 7 matches. That was overlapped, and then Charlie Furbringer missed about 10 matches. So they have gotten the crew together, the lineup that they've wanted this season. This is the 12th time they're 10-1 in their previous 11.
Yeah, and obviously they've done well with different lineups also, but this is the right time of year with just a couple of more conference matches and then head to the NCAA tournament to have the core of their lineup and the other people who got court time to give them good depth.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that depth could be key come NCAA tournament time, and just the amount of time they've spent together in the court, it'll be about a half a season's worth of matches by the time the tournament begins. So we'll see how that plays out. Number 10, Wisconsin versus number 11, Purdue. 12th straight matchup as these two teams meet, both in the top 25. Wisconsin has an 8-4 record over the last 12 matchups against Purdue. And here we go. Opening serve, right to left, a short serve fielded by the Badgers. It was from Anderson to the right side. Egan blasts one off the block. Wisconsin starts with a kill, and they get Grace Egan going, the redshirt sophomore, who's averaging 2.3 kills per set.
Yeah, some of that serving strategy. Purdue went with a short serve right away. Collier handled it well, and then a nice back set to Egan. She tooled it off the block and hit the deep end line.
So Kristen Simon will serve for the UW. The Badgers libero serving from the right back, sails it to the left back at Purdue. Anderson setting to the left side, off-speed Woolard, and a net violation against the Badgers will give Purdue the point. We are tied at 1 here in the opening set.
Yeah, perfect pass by Purdue. They put it out to the outside, then a little off-speed roll shot. Badgers were there, Collier was there, Una was there to pick it up, but I think it was Egan on the right side who was in the net.
Here's Kenna Woolard, the junior. 20 aces this season for Purdue. She'll send it down the near sideline. Egan to Furbringer. Back row to Collier, bouncing off the block. Fielded in the back row by Purdue. Right side, Heaney bounces it down in front of Simon on the left back. And that's Grace Heaney, who's hitting .380 over her last 10 matches.
Yeah, Charlie went early to Collier in the back row, and Purdue was ready for it. They had 2 blockers up and deflected it really well. Able to make an easy play and went to the right side, and that lefty on the right side, Heaney, she just banged it through the block with a fast arm.
Serve goes to Simon, tight pass. Bump set to the back row. Collier takes a swing at it, and it's dug by Anderson, the setter. Now from the left side, big approach. Sharp cross court. It's good by Cash Anderson, the 6'3 senior. 2.5 kills per set. Purdue's up 3-1.
Yeah, good job, first of all, by Collier just keeping it in play and went to the setter, but then their libero set it nicely to the outside. And really nice cross-court shot to about the 12-foot line.
This serve finds Simon, scoops up the pass to Furbringer. Left side, there's Vajagic off the top of the block. Purdue grabs it. Anderson sets the pipe attack. Woolard got it off Furbringer on the right back. And now Purdue is on a 4-0 scoring run.
So far, the Purdue block is really doing a good job with their hands, just slowing down the Badger attackers and being able to run it right back at them and score.
Purdue third in the Big Ten Conference, trailing Wisconsin. A .289 hitting percentage this season. Simon, tight pass, brought back by Charlie, poked over by Alley, and it's saved by Purdue. Left side, that's Anderson with a shot, kept alive by Simon, and then tipped over by Egan on the right side. And a whistle stops play. And what's the call there?
It was just outside the antenna.
Okay. That was Egan on the right side, so Purdue's on a 5-0 run. They lead it 5-1.
Bit of a shock to the Badgers and the Badger crowd.
11th ranked Boilermakers come in 7-2 against the top 25 this season. Here comes the serve by Woolard, handled by Simon. Great pass to Furbringer, setting right side. There's Egan splitting the block. It ricochets off the arm of Charles and down to the floor, and that stops a 5-0 run.
As she often does. Egan does a great job with a big jump and just kind of hangs a little bit more than the block. The block starts coming down. She finds the seam between them, rattles it home.
So here's Egan stepping behind the service line for the Badgers. 6-1 right side. Serves it to the back row. Overpass. Andrew right there. Picked up by Purdue. Set over. Here's the left side. Vajagic attack. Pinballed around and set over by Heaney. Now Wisconsin will attack. Back row. Collier flies in and slams one down. And it's 5-3. Wisconsin trails in the first, but head coach Kelly Sheffield's upset.
Yeah, in the middle of that play, there was an overpass by Purdue. The Purdue setter was back row player, but at the net. She stayed on the ground, lifted her hands up, and deflected it. The Badgers thought she was above the plane of the net. Would have been called a back row attack, but the refs did not call that.
Egan lines one into the middle back with that serve. Left side, Anderson got it. Cash Anderson down the right sideline of Wisconsin for the kill, 6-3.
Yeah, Anderson, just great tool off the right side of Egan's hand, or excuse me, Charlie's hand there.
Sienna Foster, redshirt freshman, into serve. 6 of her last 7 matches, she's had at least one service ace. Badgers down by 3, opening set. That one's an error, well past the end line.
Reverse jinx there. Good job. You should do that more for the other teams.
Just all the
Not just us.
all the serving stats I could possibly
all the positive
find.
serving stats.
Yes.
She's doing so well.
Here's Una Vajagic, horrible behind. Just kidding. No, she's great behind the service line too. Here's Una serving from the left back. Sails it in, middle back at Purdue. Great pass. Anderson sets to Anderson, and it's good. That's Taylor Anderson to Akasha Anderson, and it's 7-4 Purdue.
Yeah, but Purdue handled that pass, served really well, passed it right on target, so the middle blocker, Allie Andrews, was held in the middle. She couldn't get to the outside. One-on-one on the outside for Purdue, got the score.
I was going to say Una had 2 aces against Illinois, but I kept that to myself. I didn't want to jinx anybody. Left side, here's Mimi Collier with the blast. Sliding in with the dig is McAleer. Now from the left side, that's Anderson. Kept alive by Una. High setup, left pin. There's Collier reaching for it and snapping it deep cross court. Past Woolard for the kill.
Yeah, beautiful defensive play by Una there in the middle back. She had a sprawl forward, just got her fist underneath the ball. Kind of shot it at the net. Charlie ran forward. Again, had to get her hands up fast. Perfect set it to the outside to Collier. And you got the deep cross-court shot for the kill.
7-5, Purdue leads opening set. Here's Natalie Wardlow stepping behind the service line for the Badgers. The freshman from Lincoln, Nebraska serves to the right back. It has Anderson on the run. High set up tight. It's near the net. It's pushed down by Furbringer. It was really tight to the net. Charlie was right there to push it back.
You know, Wardlow serving from the right side of the court. We often see her go straight down the line. This time she went to zone 1, cross body. And Haney had a hard time passing it, and then the setter kind of chucked it too tight, and the Badgers got the overpass, just swept it down.
Here's Wardlow, gallops to the end line, again goes to the right back. Out of system, Purdue snaps one over, that's Anderson, Badgers underneath it. And then Collier tries to go sharp cross court, can't.
And that was pretty much a one-on-one swing, and she normally scores against even 2 blockers, but couldn't get it that time. But boy, Wardlow's serve, she just has an extra pop on that ball that passers really have a hard time with. Plus, she's 6'4", so she's hitting it at a high point.
8-6 Purdue lead. They had a 5-0 run after the Badgers scored the first point of this opening set. Left back Egan, middle back Vajagic, right back Simon, awaiting the serve from the Boilers. It goes to Egan. Great pass to Furbringer. The slide to Booth, and the tool shot's good. Carter Booth off the block of Woolard, and the Badgers trail by 1.
Yeah, nice slide that time by Booth, went off the block, and as she's coming down, her legs were split. The ball actually landed just between her feet on the floor, so it was so close to grazing her leg, but it did not.
Here's Charlie. Furbringer to serve, the Badgers setter. Serving from zone 1, short serve. Drops it at the 10-foot line, picked up. Woolard blasts off the block, saved near the end line by Vajagic. Left side, there's Collier, high hands, got it. Mimi Collier, Big Ten Player of the Week this week. 3 kills in the first, and we're tied.
Really nice deflection block by Egan that time. She was pretty much alone. Booth couldn't make it out to help, and she hung up there, then reached her left hand more into the hole, and got a piece of it, just deflected it for her teammates to pass.
Here's Furbringer, short serve, and that's an ace. What a drop serve by Furbringer, right at the 10-foot line. Miller, the middle blocker, couldn't do anything with it.
And again, is it because she's rehabbing her shoulder? They said just don't serve it hard, but she's just got an ace with the short serve, so that was awesome.
Just inside the 10-foot line, it gives Wisconsin the lead, 9-8. This one tapped over again by Furbringer. Anderson setting the right side, and it's good by Miller off the Badgers block. So once again, we are tied. It's 9 each.
Yeah, Purdue doesn't really flinch. I mean, when some bad things happen, they get right back on it, just like the Badgers do.
Nine to 9. Here is McAleer. She's the Purdue libero behind the service line. Serves it to Simon. Furbringer to the right side for Collier. She gets blocked. In on that one was Charles, the 6'1" middle blocker for Purdue. It's 10-9.
Yeah, that time Collier's on the right side of the ball. The sets dropped inside and to her left and kind of tight. She couldn't quite get her feet to the ball and get it around the block.
McAleer will serve again. Badgers passers waiting for this one. It goes to Simon. High pass finds Furbringer standing at the motion W. Left side, Egan. Straight down the line to the right back and in. 10-10.
She kind of spanked that ball. It was kind of more, I mean, it's always an open hand, but it seemed like she kind of had to reach for it, but really nice shot down the line from the left side, right on the end line.
10 each, first set. Here's Collier serving for the Badgers. 13-3 versus 13-3 in the Big Ten tonight. Zips it into Woolard on the left back. Heaney from the right back tools the Badgers block. Back row attack good by Heaney.
Yeah, Coach Shandell was talking about Heaney, and she's not a super powerful hitter, but she just got all kinds of shots. She's kind of like playing for me was Jill Odenthal, a lefty on the right side for us. She just found a way to score all the time. That seems to be what Heaney does.
21 kills for Heaney in the 5-set match against Oregon. It was a Ducks win last time out for Purdue. Short serve by Anderson. Badgers find Egan. She gets stuff blocked. Charles in on that one with Woolard, and that's the second Purdue block, and the Boilermakers lead it by 2.
Yeah, Purdue middle blockers not getting fooled at all. They did a great job moving to their left and sealing that block up on the right side, and Egan got roofed.
12-10, Purdue. They've had as large as a 4-point lead, rather. Here's Furbringer, left side to Vajagic, hard slam, overdig, back to the Badgers, now to the middle. There's Booth, got the hands, got the kill. Carter Booth's been really picking up her offensive play as of late, and a 6'7" senior makes it 12-11.
Yeah, good job by Booth that time. They ran the 31, kind of trying to make the middle blocker move a little bit, find the seam, hit it off the top of the middle blocker's hands, and landed on the end line.
Here's Simon serving left to right for the Badgers. In rhythm, Purdue sets to the middle. Attacked by Heaney, stopped by Furbringer. Bump set. Here's a big approach by Vajagic. She got blocked. Another block for the Boilermakers, their third of the set.
Yeah, Heaney came in from the right front to hit a 2-ball in the middle, but the Badgers dug it. But then on the outside that time, it was Una getting blocked by Heaney. So as Coach Shandell thought, she is a really good blocker.
13-11, the Boilermakers lead the Badgers. Number 11 Purdue versus number 10 Wisconsin. A service error into the net from Woolard. Badgers get a free point. It's 13-12. Wisconsin trails.
And one nice thing about the whiteout tonight, also the student section all got pom-poms, so they're shaking the pom-poms tonight and having a good time over there.
Here's Grace Egan. 21 service aces behind the service line for the Badgers this season. Goes to zone 1. Anderson setting to the right side. That's Heaney. Cross court and wide. Hitting error from Heaney. And the Badgers have tied it at 13.
Yeah, really sharp cross-court shot. She just ran out of court and was maybe a foot wide of the sideline.
Egan serving from the right back. She'll run up to the end line. Soft touch on that serve. McAleer has to dive on serve receive. Left side Anderson, popped up by Simon. Furbringer, high ball, left side. Una into the block, and it falls. It's good for Vajagic. She's coming off back-to-back matches with 10 or more kills last weekend, and she gives Wisconsin a 1-point lead.
Yeah, Una just pounded it at the Purdue block, and it went straight up above the middle blocker's head, and she kind of looked around her instead of up, and when it hits hands, you just have to look up as a blocker and try to find it.
Zipped in by Egan this time. Anderson from the left side got the block touch and got the kill as it falls past the end line. And Purdue takes the lead. It's 14 each.
Yeah, Anderson does a nice job on the left side. She's a big player, and it's high off the hands that time off of Charlie.
14-14 with Purdue serving. Here's Foster. Serving from the left back. Serve goes out of bounds, and Wisconsin will take a 1-point lead at 15-14 heading into this media timeout. First set between number 10 and number 11. And the Badgers have the Boilermakers by 1. It's 15-14 in the first on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
When it comes to your career, most companies want you to be interested in them. At Northwestern Mutual, their mutual interest is you. That's why they listen to your career goals, plan the steps to get there, and work side by side all along the way. To learn more about career opportunities, search for Northwestern Mutual Southern Wisconsin online or call 608-836-3080. That's 608-836-3080. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Pro Volleyball is back in Madison. The 2026 Love Madison schedule is here. Setter of the Year Lauren Carlini and hometown favorite Claire Chausset return to the court, ready to lead a powerhouse lineup of world-class talent. Get ready for non-stop action. Every serve, every volley, and every win, right here in Madison. Don't miss your chance to be a part of the unforgettable moments all season long. Visit lovb.com to check out the full schedule and secure your seats today. Volleyball is the next major league.
Welcome back to Madison. John Arias and Pete Waite with you. second to last home match of the regular season for the Badgers, and it's a big one. Number 11 versus number 10. The home team, 10th ranked Badgers, are 13-3 in the Big Ten. Purdue, 13-3 in the Big Ten. Winner tonight, sole possession of second place in the Big Ten Conference.
And right now, offensively, Purdue's looking much better. 9 kills, 1 error, hitting .500. The Badgers, 10 kills, 5 errors. They've been blocked a few times and hitting just .217. But they're winning by 1.
Yeah.
Well, Purdue's had a couple service errors.
Yeah, 3 service errors, probably the difference so far in that score with Purdue hitting such a high level at .500. Here's Anderson, high ball over for Cash Anderson, a tip. Una with a diving dig. Right side, there's Andrew. Big pop off the defense as it sails out of bounds. Off the dig attempt by Purdue. It's 16-14 Wisconsin.
Yeah, good choice by Charlie that time. She's front row. Got Collier on the outside, so the blocker for Purdue, middle blocker, just kicked out, and that was a one-on-one on the backside then for Andrew for the slide kill.
Sally Andrew, the redshirt senior at 6'3". Right side, Heaney, a quick arm behind that one as she snaps one cross court for a kill.
And this time it was Allie Andrew who could not get over there and move to her left to help Collier out, and Heaney just popped it cross court down, maybe 12-foot line, 10 feet in from the sideline.
8 of her last 9 matches, she's gone for double figures. She has 3 tonight, and she'll serve into the net. 4th service error from Purdue, and Wisconsin leads at 17-15.
Well, we always talk about it's the serve pass game. Who's going to win it? And right now, just by being consistent, keeping the ball in the court, Badgers are winning it. Purdue, 4 service errors in just the first set.
Here's Wardlow serving for the Badgers from the right back. 6'4" freshman. Bounce of the volleyball, toss into the air, right hand, sails it out.
Spoke too soon. Badgers still have the edge.
Right out the middle of zone 6 and deep, and the Badgers have their first service error of the evening. 17-16 Wisconsin. Egan settling in the left back, Una middle back, right back, the libero Simon. And serving will be Julia Kane. 5'11" junior, 32 aces, leads Purdue this season. She'll punch it over at Una. Pass pulls Charlie away from the net, set to the left side. There's Collier, dug back row by Kane. Left side attack by Purdue is picked up by Simon. Now to the right side, there's Booth. Good connection from Charlie Furbringer, and Booth connects off of Kane in the back middle, 18-16.
I think Charlie's just doing a good job of, going against what Purdue thinks is going to happen all the time. Go to Collier, go to Collier, go to Collier. And that time it was Booth on the right side, basically had a one-on-one, just kind of chopped it to the deep end line.
Badgers are second in the Big Ten with a .308 hitting percentage this season. Here's a deep cross-court punch, good by Woolard. Man, she slugged that one, and it's a point for Purdue.
Yeah, Woolard's put up some big numbers this year, and right now she's just getting rolling, but she's pretty much been unstoppable.
24 times in double figures, including her last 8 straight matches. 4.5 kills per set for Woolard this season. McAleer serves at Simon, pops it up front of the pass, and there's the connection to Booth in the middle. And Booth ricochets it down for a kill, 19-17.
Yeah, Charlie's mixing it up nicely. Nice pass that time by the Badgers. Booth gets up and expects the ball. Had a one-on-one against the Purdue middle and cut it to the left for the score.
So here comes the serve. Left to right by Collier. Picked up Kane back row. Anderson setting. Left side Woolard flips the Badgers block. And for Kenna Woolard, that's her 4th kill. And the Badgers lead is down to 1.
And when team tools your block, it's really it's so hard to stop. Some players swing for the court, others swing for the hands. You swing for the edges and you score. Just tough to defend.
Here's Taylor Anderson, the 6'1" junior for Purdue. Serving from zone 1, it goes to Collier. Great pass to Furbringer. Right side, there's Egan turning on one down the line off McAleer. And Egan makes it 20-18. The Badgers reach the red zone.
Yeah, perfect pass by Collier in the right back, and then Booth was able to hold the middle blocker. And then the backside set to Egan was a nice score.
20-18 timeout Purdue as the Badgers take a 2-point lead. 5 points away from an opening set win over the Boilermakers. Back with more in the first set next on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Time out on the field. Let's bring in Gina Della from Pella. What's the winning game plan this month?
Wayne, a whole house of new windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% interest for up to 6 years.
Wow, that's a drive you can sustain for years. No penalties, no extra interest.
And unlike opponents, Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin actually stops the drafts.
Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Make your move today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. Ends 11/30/2025.
Matt LePay for Steinhoffels. Steinhoffels is a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. Since 1934, Steinhoffels has been Wisconsin's furniture and mattress destination for quality, selection, and service. For over 90 years, Steinhoffels has helped Wisconsinites create the homes of their dreams and is 100% employee-owned. Steinhoffels has the largest selection of all the latest styles and all the best mattress brands. You'll find something for every style and every budget. Shop in-store or online at steinhoffels.com. Relax, it's Steinhoffels.
10th ranked Wisconsin in the red zone, leading number 11 Purdue 20-18. John Arias and Pete Waite with you. Now, the red zone, this is something Kelly Sheffield and I were talking about before tonight's pre-match interview. He says when we get there, our team just performs better passing. They are averaging a 2.13 passing this season. In the red zone, 2.29. So this is a point of the match, of the set here, where Wisconsin hopefully can use that to their advantage.
And the best teams focus just that little bit more and get her done. And what I mentioned to you is sometimes the opposing team serves a little lighter in the red zone because they don't want to make an error.
Here is Simon serving back row at Purdue. Anderson sets to Heaney. Sharp cross court. Furbringer's dig goes right near the net and it's popped down by Purdue. Was that Woolard or Charles who got it? They were both in the area.
Kind of a team crush on that one. They both swung at the same time. And sometimes that happens and one of them goes in the net. So Purdue did a good job not hitting the net after the swing.
20-19 and the Badgers lead is down to 1. Kill goes to Woolard. That's her 5th. Here's Woolard serving at Simon. Nails the pass to Furbringer. Middle attack to Andrew, and it's good. The Badgers middle blocker, Allie Andrew, hitting .389 this season, makes it 21-19.
Good job by the Badgers just giving Purdue just 1 point on the side out and then getting it right back in their own hands with the serve.
So here comes Egan serving from the right back on a 21-19 Badgers lead, and she sails it out of bounds. Service error from Grace Egan, and settle in. This is a tight one so far.
They just want to make it a little more exciting for the fans, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what's going on right now. 21-20 Wisconsin. Fans here in this whiteout. Great showing of white by the Badgers fans tonight. Here's Egan's pass, shanked to the left. Picked up back row by Furbringer, swing by Vigich, dig goes over, and it's chased down by Egan, and she tried to have a backwards bump, and it goes wide and out of bounds.
You know, Purdue, that was an unintentional kill over there with a dig kill, but it was just a hard hit ball, and it just deflected off the platform all the way back to the Badger end line. Egan tried to chase it down, but they were all in covering, so it's a 15-foot run, and she just couldn't keep it in play.
21-21 after Purdue's Sienna Foster ends up with the kill, and we are even in the first set. Timeout, Wisconsin. Let's pause 10 seconds for a station ID, 10 for a legal ID. You are listening to Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball.
Hi, this is Dave Kane. You're listening to Madison's Home of the Bucks, a good Karma brand radio station, 100.5 ESPN WTLX, Monona, Madison.
21-21 between Wisconsin and Purdue in this battle of the two teams tied for second in the Big Ten Conference, both coming in at 13-3. And now that Badgers offense has started to churn out a nice percentage, .333 hitting percentage from Wisconsin. Purdue, though, they took it to another level, hitting .542 now.
Yeah, that's crazy. But again, the servicers are getting closer. What is it, 4-2, 2 for the Badgers, 4 for Purdue?
Yes.
At this point, Purdue also had a couple more blocks, so that's where it's kind of evening out here. But here we are at 21, just as we expected. Close match.
Carter Booth, 5 kills, 5 swings for the Badgers. Kenna Woolard, 5 kills, 7 attacks, no errors for Purdue. So for the Badgers, it's Booth with 5, Egan has 4, Collier has 3, and 2 hitting errors. 21-21 between Wisconsin and Purdue. Purdue hasn't lost away from home this season, whether that's neutral or road. Purdue is 14-0.
Wow.
Away from West Lafayette.
And again, with 5 transfers coming in, but 4 starting, that's actually a more veteran team than the Badgers have on the court. You know, they've got 2 seniors and a lot of freshmen.
Following the Badgers timeout, serve hits off the top of the net. Simon on serve receive. Back row, here comes Collier. Big slam, dig attempt off to the right. Brought back in play. Now a free ball coming to Bucky. Egan to Furbringer. Sets it high left side. Una. Get kept off the floor by Purdue. I thought it was maybe down. A swing by Anderson down the line. Dug by Mimi. Back to Collier. Off the top of the block. A diving dig attempt. Now it's near the net. It's pushed over by Purdue. Wisconsin handles it. Here's Una. And she gets the kill right off the block of Purdue and straight down. Big point goes to Wisconsin.
That was a great rally. I'd almost like to see the replay because the dig by Purdue, like you said, we thought it was down. Ball kept going, and then Una pounds it down the front of the Purdue block to finish it.
22-21. Wisconsin takes the lead late here in the first set. Here's Vigeach, right hand, seals it over to the left back, right at Anderson. Now Anderson sets back to Cash Anderson, and it's dug by Wisconsin. Left side, here's Collier, clears the takeoff. Did she get a touch? It's a point for Wisconsin.
Line judge called it. We'll see if Purdue challenges it. You know, they're going right to serve receive, so they know it. Coach Shundell went up to ask, is player passing right, and she said, yeah, it got me.
And now Purdue's going to take a timeout. Okay, 23-21. Wisconsin takes the lead. Purdue takes its final timeout. Late in the first set, as the Badgers are hitting .343 with 17 kills, 5 errors off 35 attack attempts. Purdue is hitting .481, 14 kills, 1 hitting error off 27 attack attempts. Checking the Steinhafels ace tracker, relax. It's Steinhafels. 1 ace so far in the entire match. That was from Wisconsin, and that was Charlie Furbringer, who has that short little serve that's really working well for her right now. Checking the Pella windows and doors of Wisconsin block. None so far for the Badgers. 2 from Purdue, as the Badgers bring this big block into this match tonight. 2.7 blocks per set. They went for double figures in each of their last 2 matches this past weekend.
I tell you, just the defenders on both of these teams are just fearless. I mean, they just, no matter who crushes the ball from coming from the other side, they are focused on popping that thing up, and they're doing a great job making it really exciting for the fans to be watching and listening to the game. It's a fun one.
Checking the Badgers scoreboard, Wisconsin women's basketball facing UIC right now with a 10-point lead at 38-28. That one early in quarter number 3 as the Badgers look for a 5-1 start to the season on the basketball court. Here on the volleyball court at the Fieldhouse, 13-3 versus 13-3 in the Big Ten as the Badgers try to put away Purdue.
Fans are getting loud. It's good to see.
Kelly Sheffield, 16-5 against Purdue during Sheffield's time as head coach here for the Badgers. Overall, Wisconsin leads at 53 wins, 35 losses, and they're 30-10 against the Boilers in Madison. Here's Vigeach, rifling one into the left back. Purdue sets it up to Anderson left side. High off Simon's platform, chased down by Egan near the bench, brings it back in play. Backwards bump by Furbringer. Back to the Boilermakers. Left side, Anderson, then gets the touch and gets the kill. Fans were ready to explode on that one. They love the effort, but Purdue gets the point.
Yeah, the initial dig by the Badgers went all the way back to the Badger bench and the water cooler back there. Egan chased it down, brought it back, but then Purdue did a nice job swinging from the outside for the kill.
Served by Heaney, handled by Simon. Great pass to Furbringer, setting inside left to Collier, wanting the block touch, did not get it. It goes out of bounds, and we are tied.
Yeah, really nice pass by Simon that time. Collier thought she got a touch, went high hands, but missed it, and Coach Sheffield is not challenging it.
23-23, late set number 1. Here comes Heaney. Left hand over at Simon, standing in the left back. Great pass up front, left side. Collier with a blast, and it's dug by Willard. Now here's Anderson from near the middle of the net, rolls one deep middle at Una. To the left pin, there's a swing by Collier. Block touch and dug near the end line by Purdue. Now Cash Anderson, block touch Wisconsin. Una to Charlie. Down the line, it's Allie Andrew popping one for the kill, and it's set point Wisconsin.
Both teams had a nice deflection block. and ran it back. But that time, the back, kind of a short 2-ball to Allie Andrew. She didn't have much of an approach. She just got up there and popped it, one block up there, hit it to the end line, got the score.
Third kill off 5 swings for Andrew. Set point for the Badgers here in the first, 24-23. Serving from the left back this time, going cross court, pinball around, the serve by Wardlow, free ball to Wisconsin, handled by Wardlow, slide, Booth, deep and out of bounds. That would have won the set. And instead, we're going to play extra points.
Wardlow just has a nasty serve, and Purdue's really struggling with it today. They almost got the ace out of it, but nice scramble by Purdue.
Yeah, that one almost hit the floor, and we'd be headed to a break right now. Instead, we're playing extra volleyball in the first. 24-24. Here's Kane serving. The 5'11 DS behind the line for Purdue. Serving from zone 1. Drop serve at Una. She picks it up. Left side. There's Collier. Block touch. Guided up front now. Purdue runs its offense to the left side. Willard with a tip. There is Booth right there to send it right back. Carter Booth with a big Badgers block, and it's set point number 2 for Wisconsin.
Yeah, Willard tried going over the top of the block, and she had the spot open on the court. She just couldn't get it by Booth.
6'7" middle blocker Carter Booth coming up with a big-time block for the Badgers. Active leader in D1 with 576 career blocks. Countdown to 600 for Booth is on. Set point, here's Furbringer's serve. It goes to McAleer to the left side. There's another Bucky block. Woolard right into that Wisconsin wall, and Wisconsin gets it 26-24.
Really solid team block on the right side that time by Egan and Booth, and they were just so pumped when they came down off of that. And anybody who's played the game knows that's one of the best feelings in the world, when the opponent gives you their best swing and you put it straight down.
26-24, Wisconsin. A block ends it here in the first set. And the Badgers lead it 1-0 over the Boilermakers. We'll take a break, come back with set number 2 here from Allowed, University of Wisconsin Fieldhouse. Badgers and Boilermakers. Wisconsin up 1-0 on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
What's better than the sound of Wisconsin Badgers volleyball smoking their opponents? That's savoring every win with North and South Seafood and Smokehouse. As a truly American restaurant located right here in Madison, North and South specializes in authentic wood-fired barbecue and freshly prepared seafood. Enjoy any of their 3 locations, Madison, Verona, or DeForest, or serve the winning meal at home or in the office with their takeout and catering options. Explore the full menu at eatnorthandsouth.com. That's eatnorthandsouth.com.
The holidays bring sparkle and light to the season. The same way Goodman's Jewelers has been bringing the sparkle with our custom pieces since 1933. Generations have relied on our trust, service, and selection. This holiday, shop local. Shop Goodman's Jewelers in the heart of Madison, touching hearts with Goodman's sparkle and light. 220 State Street. Find our extended holiday hours at goodmansjewelers.com.
The best is at Goodman's.
Volleyball fans know value, and at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction, we deliver value all over the court every single day. From trucks to trailers, antiques to assets, we can help you buy and sell your items. Plus, it's all online and hassle-free. We're family-owned, reliable, and trusted because our team at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction is dedicated to ensuring our customers rally and win big every time. Get off the bench and set yourself up for success. Visit WisconsinSurplus.com to bid, buy, sell today. That's WisconsinSurplus.com.
Talk Badger sports year-round with the Jump Around podcast.
Fans are fans. They're right to their opinion is their right. But like you said, they don't see the hours that we're putting in. They don't see the hours that Coach Vick is putting in. And he's our head coach, and we're gonna fight, scrap, and claw for him. And we all have 100% confidence in him. And we're gonna show up to work every day and give it our all for him. And yeah.
The Jump Around, brought to you by Steinhoffels. Streaming live every Thursday on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel and available wherever you get your podcasts. You're listening to Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Brought to you by Smith Roofing.
(26-24), Wisconsin derails Purdue there in the first. Badgers hit 286 as a team. Purdue out-hit them, Pete, 394. Hitting percentage from the Boilermakers. Checking the Pella windows and doors of Wisconsin block. They have the Badgers down for 1. I thought they had 2 near the end, but Blocks brought to you by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Block out the cold air this fall and winter with Pella. Visit PellaWI.com today and take advantage of 0% interest for 60 months. 6 kills from Carter Booth leads all players here tonight. Badgers lead 1-0.
Yeah, I'm looking at the serving and passing a little bit. Coach Shondell told me that they were going to try to serve Collier and Egan. I'm looking Collier passed 4 balls, Egan 3, and Simon 12. So either Simon's stepping in front of them and taking balls, or they're not aiming very well.
Simon, by the way, Kelly Sheffield was really impressed with her passing on Saturday night against Illinois. You know, he brought in 2 liberos in that second set Friday against Michigan State because he wasn't too happy with the way Simon was playing. She responded by passing a 2.4 against the Illini. And, they're directing their serves right now at Simon, or maybe not meaning to.
Yeah, 3 being a perfect pass, and setter has 3 options, or even 4, and that's very good. Anything over 2-2 is very good, so 2-4 is excellent.
Here is Mimi Collier serving from the middle of the end line. Zips it in back row, Purdue. Pass off to the right sideline. High bumps that over to Woolard, left side. Dig by Collier. To the right pin, there's Egan, cross court. Purdue grabs it. Right side, Heaney punches one. And it's a point for Wisconsin as she hits the antenna on the near side, 1-0.
Yeah, really good. I mean, on that one, the play earlier in the rally, Charlie tried to go back to Egan. It was not a great set. They had to give kind of an off-speed shot, and Purdue came at him hard. I thought it went off the block in the antenna, but it hit the antenna first.
Collier zips one in. Woolard's pass off to the right. McAleer with a bump set back to Woolard on the left side, and waiting for her, that Wisconsin block. Carter Booth right there, along with Grace Egan, but Booth got all of that. It's 2-0.
That's good volleyball, starting with a serve. Collier gave it a tough serve. Purdue passed it, middle of the court, bad set to the outside. Blocker gets out there. Booth and Egan get the roof.
Serve from Collier. Woolard's pass backwards. Good serving here by Mimi. Over to Woolard. High tip over the block. Collier fields it to the middle. There's Booth, and it's dug by Purdue. Heaney on the right side, a tip. Swatted back by Booth. Now back over to the Badgers. Back row. Collier out of bounds. Swing goes deep toward the near side corner. Point Purdue.
It's a good idea by Charlie trying to go to Collier in the back row. There was a lot of action at the net, so the blockers were pretty distracted, but then Collier just missed it 6 inches long.
2-1 Wisconsin. Second set, the Badgers won the first set in extra points by 2. Woolard off the top of the net. Sprawling out, diving low on serve receive is Collier, and then the Badgers find Una Vajagic, who gets it done from the left pin for the Badgers, 3-1.
Yeah, nice pass by Collier. She had to really go down on one knee, get her fist under the ball, got it right on the net. So Booth was able to hold the middle, split block on the outside, and she got the kill.
Vajagic, 3.7 kills per set last weekend and hit .514 against Michigan State and Illinois. Great numbers for Vajagic. Left side attack, that's Anderson. Right-handed save by Una, called out by Furbringer. Sent over back to Purdue. To the middle, and there's a swing that goes wide by Charles. Middle attack going to the right sideline of Wisconsin, but out of bounds.
Yeah, really nice reaction play by Una in the left front. She's kind of poked her arm up, got it over to Charlie, and Charlie couldn't set it over the net without making a mishandle, so she kind of did a tomahawk chop over the top, which she don't train with, but she just knew how to do.
Left side, Anderson, but a whistle and a point to the Badgers.
The ref's saying it might have, I don't know what the call was. They're saying out, but it sure seemed like it was inside the antenna and in the court, so maybe Coach Shondell will challenge this. I was surprised by that call.
5-1 right now, the Badgers lead on the scoreboard, but now looks like they're going to at least talk about this one. So you're saying that they said that hit was outside the antenna?
I saw the down official put his hands up, but that could mean he saw a line judge say out, maybe thinking it was outside the antenna because he's got a tough view of it. You know, Coach Shondell's just discussing with the down official, but he's not grabbing a challenge card.
2 line judges walk up to the up official stand, and they're having a conversation with the R1.
Yeah, trying to clarify what they saw in the corners.
As it stands right now, it's a point for Wisconsin at 5-1.
Oh, look at this. So
why would they get the point?
Well, it was in. The swing was in.
Okay.
So watch. They are showing a serve. So that's.
The pin is moving.
I think Egan hit it.
Oh, Egan hit the antenna.
I think Egan as a blocker with the right hand hit it. Because it was shaking, but the ball was 1.5 feet inside, and it was in the court on the kill.
Okay.
So
the pin was moving, but
yes.
Egan, are thinking Egan.
So the down official probably saw the pin moving, and so he said out, but then they had to get clarification from the line judges.
4-2, point to Purdue. We've got it settled. Collier, serve receive, steers it up front to Furbringer, left side. Little wait and see approach by Vajic. Slowed down that approach and then finished strong for the kill.
Good swing by Vajic because it was a high, tight set, and the block was pretty much on her, but she pounded it off actually the middle blocker's left hand, and then it went cross court towards the scorer's table and out of bounds.
Vajic heating up right now. 4 kills, hitting 300 in this match. Here's Egan with the right hand across at Anderson. Taylor Anderson back to Cash Anderson. Reaches for it and just tips it to the middle front and down.
Yeah, perfect spot. Egan was charging up the right sideline, but Anderson tipped it far enough inside the court to center court that Egan couldn't get there, and Vajic couldn't come from the left front to pick that ball up.
It's 5-3, Wisconsin. Heaney serving from the middle of the end line to zone 1 at Egan. Great high pass Furbringer, setting left pin. A swing by Vajic. Dig hits the scoreboard, and then it hits the net, and it falls down near the motion W on Purdue's side.
You know, Vajic is bringing a lot of heat if it goes off the defender's platform and hits the bottom of the scoreboard up there with a lot of pace. It came down fast on the Purdue side of the net.
5 kills now for Vajic. 11 times this season she's had 10 or more kills. Now she's serving back there. Great serve. It's an ace for Una.
And that one rose, and I thought it was probably going to go out, but the Purdue passer couldn't get out of the way. Woolard was just stuck. Kind of caught her in the shoulder.
Yeah, gets Woolard. Una's doing everything right now. Short serve by Vajic. Tight spinning pass. It bumps at Cash Anderson. Tries to get the block with the push off the block. She pushes it out of bounds.
Well, that's just it. She pushed it out of bounds instead of pushing it against the block. And no challenge there, but a timeout by Purdue.
Vajic, a difference maker for the Badgers here in this second set. Timeout Boilermakers, and Wisconsin has now built a 5-point lead in the second with the Badgers up 1-0. It's Wisconsin 8, Purdue 3 on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
At Smith Roofing and Exteriors, we're proud to be Southern Wisconsin's locally owned and operated roofing experts. We deliver top quality roofing, siding, and gutter services with a true commitment to craftsmanship and customer satisfaction. Licensed, insured, and focused on clear communication, we build exterior solutions made for Wisconsin's toughest weather. Visit SmithRoofingExteriors.com today for your free estimate and experience the difference local expertise makes.
It takes a team to meet just about any goal, and that's as true on the football field as it is in the office. So it's good to know that you have the Gordon Flesch Company on your side. For more than 60 years, GFC has provided cutting-edge office technology for companies of all sizes, and as the nation's largest Canon dealer, GFC delivers the latest office technology, serviced, and is supported by the most experienced professionals in the industry. That's business technology managed. Visit gflesch.com to learn more.
And welcome back to the Fieldhouse. Sean Arias and Pete Waite with you. It's 8-3 Wisconsin in the second set. Badgers won the opening set 26-24. Over Wisconsin's last 6 points that the Badgers have scored, 3 kills from Una Vajic, including a service ace. She's been big for the Badgers here late.
Yeah, it's really nice that the Badgers don't have to lean on Collier all the time. And if you're looking at the stats, Booth is leading with 6 kills, 1 error, then Vajic with 5 kills, then Collier with... And Collier 4 kills, 4 errors, which is really rare.
Slow start here for Mimi Collier, who averaged 7.5 kills per set last weekend against Michigan State and Illinois. Here comes Vajic, serving tough behind the line. It's a decent pass for Purdue. Setter dump, got it. Taylor Anderson throws it over with 2 hands, right near the 10-foot line. But to the back row, it's 8-4.
Yeah, she got pulled 3/4 way across the court, and just tight pass. She just jumped up, turned shoulders to the net, and just threw it down. 10-foot line, 2 hands.
Stops a 3-0 Badgers scoring run. It's 8-4 UW. That's a foot fault on the serve. Over the line on that serve was Kane.
We don't see those often. I mean, these kids serve all the time and know where they should be. So it's a rare error.
Here's Natalie Wardlow serving for the Badgers, 9-4. Wardlow serving from the left back. Hops up to the end line. Throws a bullet over. Left side. There's Woolard. Tries to tip into the block. Not touched by Wisconsin. 4 hits. Did not clear the net.
Yeah, Woolard tried to go with a kind of a power tip and just waited a little too long. The ball was too low, and she put it on her own side of the net.
That's her 4th hitting error. Check at her 3rd. It's 10-4 Wisconsin. Now the Badgers have built themselves a 6-point advantage. Slapped over for an ace. Right off of the platform of Woolard. It's Natalie Wardlow recording an ace for Wisconsin.
And that was a nasty serve, too. It kind of went to the left back passer, Woolard, and went high at her night. I kind of thought, again, it rose and was going to go out, but she had no choice but to try to play it, and she shanked it back.
Here comes Wardlow. Right hand across. Pass goes to Anderson. Had to go to the back row, and it was a bad set. Tried to set it to the middle, Lindsay Miller, and it just dropped out of bounds.
I wasn't sure what they were setting there. I mean, and the attacker didn't know what the play call was because she came in tight, and the set went to the antenna.
Yeah, Anderson immediately went to talk to Miller in that huddle. 12-4. Wisconsin's built an 8-point lead now in the second. Off the top of the net with that serve. Picked up McAleer on serve receive, and then Miller gets rejected. Mimi Collier, get it out of here. Mimi with the finger wave, and it's 13-4.
Almost another ace there by Wardlow, and Purdue sprawled out to pop it up and got on target with a nice back set, but then Collier was all over that slide attack and just roofed it straight down. So Purdue is rattled right now. There's no doubt about that.
Largest lead of the set. It's at 9. Here's Wardlow dealing behind the line. Purdue setting it to the left side, and it's a kill off the block by Moravec, who has now come into the match, the 6'3" redshirt sophomore transfer from Iowa. 13-5 your score. Wisconsin takes a big lead now.
Wardlow subbed out and got a great round of applause and cheers from the fans.
McAleer, a rainbow serve, scooped up by Simon. Slide, Booth, pinballed around, kept alive by Purdue, back to Wisconsin. Here's Booth again. This one goes off the video board and a net violation against Purdue.
Super scrappy defense by Purdue. They got it back over the net, and Charlie went 2 times in a row then to Booth, and the second time Booth got dug, but then Purdue's block was in the net.
14-5 Wisconsin. Here's Furbringer serving from zone 1 for the Badgers. Up near the end line, short serve down the left sideline of Purdue. Anderson waits in the pocket, setting to Heaney, has to reach for it on a tip from the back row. Booth right there, left side Collier, a big bang off the block, picked up by Purdue. Left side, Moravec got it to the middle back. Una and Simon near each other. Can't pick it up. It's an 8-point Badgers lead now.
Yeah, really good pass by Purdue that time. So front row setter jumped and held 2 blockers, and it's a one-on-one on the outside for Purdue, and they hit it down.
Taylor Anderson, setter for Purdue. Cross court to the right back at Collier. Left side, here comes Egan. Flying in and slugging one down the line for the kill.
Boy, she faced cross court and then went cross body with the swing down the line and really popped it down there. Just about took the right back defender's head off.
A vicious attack right there by Grace Egan. It's her 5th kill. 15-6 Wisconsin. Collier from the middle of the end line, right hand across. Pass finds Anderson. Setting to Heaney on the right pin, dug by Furbringer. Here comes a tip by Weigelt. Stopped, played off the net by the Badgers. Una tracks it down, backwards bump, she got it over from out of bounds. Tough angle. Here's Heaney. Simon keeps it alive on a big hit, and then Weigelt goes cross court and wide. Ugh. Great Badgers defense there, can't get the point.
Yeah, Simon made a great diving play on a hard hit ball by Heaney on the right side. But at the end, Una hit it cross court and long out of bounds.
15-7 Wisconsin. Moravec serving. Goes to Simon on the run. Furbringer setting it up the pipe. Here's the swing by Collier. Dug by Anderson. Back to Wisconsin. Then Booth tries to clean up that overdig and hits it out of bounds. Don't see that mistake often.
No, I would call that ill-advised decision. And it was, the overpass came from a long ways away, and it was maybe 3 feet off the net, so Booth had to back up a little bit, and she just ran out of court, forgot where she was.
7-point Badgers lead. Here's Moravec's serve, sails it at Simon, pulls Furbringer to the back row, high bump set. Here's Vigeets, can't clear the net with that attack. And Purdue is creeping back, now trailing 15-9.
Yeah, rough pass by the Badgers, high set to the outside. And the Purdue block actually dropped off and didn't block. And if she had just gotten that over the net, she might have gotten the kill.
And a timeout on the court after a 3-0 scoring run from Purdue. It is 15-9 Wisconsin in set number 2. Timeout by the Badgers. And we'll be back after this break on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Pro Volleyball is back in Madison. The 2026 Love Madison schedule is here. Setter of the Year Lauren Carlini and hometown favorite Claire Chausset return to the court, ready to lead a powerhouse lineup of world-class talent. Get ready for non-stop action. Every serve, every volley, and every win, right here in Madison. Don't miss your chance to be a part of the unforgettable moments all season long. Visit lovb.com to check out the full schedule and secure your seats today. Volleyball is the next major league.
When it comes to your career, most companies want you to be interested in them. At Northwestern Mutual, their mutual interest is you. That's why they listen to your career goals, plan the steps to get there, and work side by side all along the way. To learn more about career opportunities, search for Northwestern Mutual Southern Wisconsin online or call 608-836-3080. That's 608-836-3080. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
I'm John Arias, he's Pete Waite. The Badgers have led by as many as 9 points here in set number 2, but right now Purdue's on a 3-0 run, and they've cut it down to a 6-point deficit. It's 15-9 Wisconsin in the second set. Badgers lead this match 1-0. Battle for second place in the Big Ten on the line. Two teams come in tied, 13-3, second in the conference tonight. Here's a serve wide and out of bounds by Moravec.
Good timeout.
Great timeout. Point coach.
Point coach.
Here's Kristen Simon serving.
You do what you can and you hope. Hope for the best.
Simon serving from zone 1 with the Badgers leading 16-9. Right hand across, and it's an ace. It hits Moravec, who tried to duck out of the way, didn't duck low enough.
She thought it was going out, and maybe it just dropped right at the right spot, hit her in the left shoulder. Nice ace.
There's Simon, the Badgers freshman, with her 11th ace of the season. Simon serves left side. It goes to Anderson. Now the set goes to Heaney right side, block touch, and then Simon runs out of room. And man, she had to put on the brakes really hard there as she almost crashed into some photographers.
Yeah, and if she had more court space, she was easily there to go get that ball.
I mean, that's. I mean, listen, I understand you got to put people somewhere, but man, you don't like seeing a player go from 100 to 0 that quickly. There's Simon, perfect pass. Right side, there's Egan, high tip, touched by Purdue. Bump set, here's Anderson into the Wisconsin wall, popped up, it's near the net, there's a joust, there's a net moving, there's a net violation against Purdue.
Allie Andrew up for the jouster, and she got lucky because it went down her front, but luckily maybe it worked out that she didn't have her arms across the net, so the Purdue pressed the ball, and then they went in the net. So maybe it was a genius move by Andrew there.
Lead is up to 8 now for Wisconsin, 18-10. Badgers trying to go up 2 sets to none on the 11th ranked Boilermakers. Trying to pick up their highest ranked win of the season. Egan serving. Out of system, Purdue. Overpass, swing by Andrew. Stopped at the net. Now an overpass by the Badgers. And it's stopped again. That's Charlie Furbringer with the block on the swing by Anderson.
Yeah, the overpass went to Purdue, and Charlie just turned around, faced her, squared up, blocked it.
Just went straight up.
Piece of cake. One-on-one.
She made it look so smooth and effortless. Timeout taken by Purdue.
I don't think Anderson actually thought Charlie was there, so she just swung at the ball, and Charlie just kind of turned kind of late, went up, and got her.
Yeah, just kind of out of nowhere. I'm right here. Boom, right back at you. All right, timeout Purdue with Wisconsin leading 19-10 now in the second set. The Badgers are leading by 9, Pete, and they're hitting 118. That's because Purdue has 6 kills and 7 hitting errors in the set. They're hitting minus 048, but pretty remarkable to build a 9-point lead while hitting 118.
And no extra blocks by the Badgers, nothing special. Those are strange stats.
Two blocks in this set by Wisconsin. Yeah. One just came there.
Right, but I mean, that not a big total is what I'm saying. It's not like that made the big difference, but yeah, boy, Purdue minus 0.48. And still Booth is leading in the kill category, 7 kills. Vajic now and Egan have 5. Collier with 4, still hasn't taken any swings since the last time. 4 kills, 4 errors.
You know, if you had told me that you're going to face Purdue, number 11, versus number 10, and Mimi Collier's going to have 4 kills and 4 hitting errors in the second set late, I'd be like, oh no.
Yeah, yeah. But it's nice when other people step up and take their turn, and Collier probably loves it. She doesn't have to carry the load the whole time, and other people are getting the job done.
No, I love that. That pressure is at least off Mimi for one match, you know. Yeah, and Booth has just been big ever since Charlie Furbringer's return. Carter Booth has looked like she's taken it to another level.
Yeah, Charlie can do that for hitters.
Yeah, Booth number 3 in the Big Ten with a .426 hitting percentage. Carter hitting .455 right now in this match. Here comes Purdue on the attack. Right side, Heaney. Bounce off the block. Egan has the save. Set goes to Vajic left side, and she'll have a kill.
Oh, another net. Net by Purdue.
Okay.
But she banged that high and hard and missed the block, so Purdue went in the net.
20-10. The Badgers lead the red zone. Lead in the red zone by 10. 10-point advantage. Egan will serve. From zone 1 down to the left back. Anderson pass to attack. Overdig by Una. Picked up by Purdue. Set goes to the middle, and it's good off of Egan by Lulich.
Yeah, initially, first swing by Purdue went off Allie Ender's left hand and sharp cross court to Una, and she did a good job just keeping it up. But second swing by Purdue went high at Egan's head. Couldn't keep it in play.
9-point Badgers lead. Serve finds Egan. Pass high one, a good one to Furbringer. Right side, a power tip over by Andrew. Dug by Purdue. Anderson offhand. Grabbed by Vajic. Set goes to Una, left pin, and she gets blocked. Anderson and Lulich on that block for Purdue, and the Badgers lead is down to 8.
Yeah, that one dropped inside a little bit, but Una didn't get a good approach, didn't get outside the ball well enough to hit the line shot on that. Actually, she didn't stay inside enough to hit the line shot, and she had to hit it in the block.
Short serve. Egan slides in on serve receive on the right front. Back row, Collier, there she is. As she soars in and slams one deep zone 6.
Really nice pass by Egan, hustling up the right sideline, taking that short serve. Probably 7-foot line, putting it right on Charlie's head. Made an easy set for Charlie to get out to Collier, and then crushed it deep cross court.
21-12 Wisconsin. Here's Vajic, short serve into the bottom of the net. Just trying to get it right over the top of the tape, came up short.
Yeah, that's the challenge with those short serves. It's not short arm it too much and runs out of gas before it gets there.
Wisconsin needs 4 points for a 2-0 lead here on 11th ranked Purdue. Boilermakers haven't lost away from West Lafayette this season. They're 14-0 in away matches. Here's a slide by Andrew, clubbing one down the line, and Alicia Andrew having a pretty decent match. That's her 4th kill without a hitting error.
Yeah, Andrew one-on-one on the slide there, got the kill down the line, and I think, again, it's Collier drawing a couple of blockers, leaning the other direction, and Charlie's just doing a great job going back with it.
22-13. Here's the serve by Wardlow. Anderson grabs the pass in the middle of the nets. And there is Lulich down the line on the slide for the kill. The middle blocker is coming now at 6'5". She's a transfer from Miami.
That's one of the first times Wardlow hasn't had a run of points while she's out there serving. Purdue passed her really well the first time, got the side out on the slide right away.
22-14. Wisconsin leads. Late second set. Here's McAleer, the Purdue libero. Serving from the left back, zips it in at Egan. Pass goes up front to Furbringer, left side. Yep, it's Mimi Collier connecting for the UW. 23-14.
And here comes Collier now. She's got 6 kills now, tied with Vigic and just one behind Booth.
Anaya Warren will come into the match now for Una Vigic. Here's Furbringer serving for the Badgers. 26 assists, 3 digs, and an ace tonight. Also a kill. Here's a short serve, scooped up by McAleer. Slide attack down the line. Simon has the stop. To the left pin. There's Collier off the block, and it falls down inside the 10-foot line for Mimi. So Collier now up to 7 kills, and it's set point in set number 2.
Nice dig by Simon on the left sideline. Ball came high at her, dug it with her hands above her head, kept it in play, then Collier, nice swing on the outside.
Furbringer serving on set point in the second. Serves it over right to left. Anderson, setter dump. Furbringer waits for it. Keeps it alive for the Badgers. Collier now rolls a shot. Block touch Purdue. Dug by the Boilermakers. Right back attack. Heaney with a punch. Simon with an overdig that goes wide. Just a little tap over there by Heaney. She had to reach for that, flying in from the back row.
Yeah, Heaney in the right back just tipped it over and charging up the line with Simon. She sprawled forward, dove forward for it, got her platform on it, but it went out of bounds left.
Another set point for the Badgers, up 24-15. Serve finds Egan. High pass Furbringer. Jump set left side. Egan powers it off the defense for the kill to end set number 2. And Wisconsin takes a commanding 2-0 lead over 11th ranked Purdue.
Yeah, Egan's doing a great job really controlling those short serves, putting it right on target. Then she got the set on the outside, banged it down the line for her 6th kill of the match.
Wisconsin hits 269, Purdue 069, and Wisconsin leads it 2-0 in this battle for second place tonight here at the Fieldhouse. Jesse Nelson has the intermission report. It comes your way next. At the break, Badgers up 2-0 on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
It's all about the green and gold and nonsense on Kyle, Brust, and Nordman.
We're obviously discussing this Green Bay Packers team and the inconsistencies, and if you believe that it's fixable in the middle of the season,
hashtag Team Kyle. I saw it on YouTube. Hashtag Team Kyle. I love it.
Kyle, Brust, and Nordman. Presented by Bud Light, the official beer of the NFL. Weekdays from 2 till 4 on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
'Tis the season to be planning your holiday events. Whether it's a party for 10 or 10,000, Celebrations has the sound, video, lighting, special effects, and custom-themed decor to make it the best party ever. Hi, it's Jeffrey from Celebrations Entertainment. With us on your team, your holiday or New Year's party will be easy to plan and super fun to attend. DJs, casino games, lighting, and photo booths are just the beginning at celebrationsentertainment.com. That's celebrationsentertainment.com.
10th ranked Wisconsin up 2-0 on 11th ranked Purdue. Badgers are 11-0 this season when they win the first 2 sets of a match. I'm Jesse Nelson back in the Everlight Solar Studio at ESPN Madison. Intermission report, by the way, Purdue 3 reverse sweeps this season, so this is not over yet at the Fieldhouse in the battle for second place in the Big Ten Conference. This is the only Big Ten match going on presently. Another one coming later tonight, 16th ranked USC at Oregon. That should be a good one. 9:30 Central Time first serve. Tomorrow night, number 1 Nebraska, 4 matches away from finishing a perfect regular season. The Cornhuskers host Iowa tomorrow at 7 o'clock. 17th ranked Indiana, one of the top 4 teams in the Big Ten entering the week, hosts Rutgers tomorrow at 5. Nebraska at Indiana, top 25 matchup Saturday at 5 o'clock. Illinois at 16th ranked USC. That's a big one for NCAA tournament hopes and positioning, respectively, 6 o'clock on Saturday. Badgers scoreboard, women's basketball is 4-1 to start the season, and they might get to 5-1 before we go off the air tonight. Up Wisconsin in Chicago against UIC, up 52-38 tonight. 4th-ranked Wisconsin women's soccer against number 5 Baylor in the second round of the NCAA tournament tomorrow at 2 o'clock in South Bend, Indiana. Number 1 Wisconsin women's hockey hosts St. Thomas Thursday and Friday night this weekend. 7th-ranked Wisconsin men's hockey, huge showdown with number 1 Michigan State Friday night and Saturday in East Lansing. Football, Wisconsin hosts Illinois Saturday, 6:30 at Camp Randall Stadium. Head coach Brett Bielema and the Illinois Fighting Illini taking on his former team, the Badgers, in the home finale for the 2025 season. 23rd ranked Wisconsin men's basketball with number 9 BYU out in Salt Lake City Friday at 3 o'clock in a top 25 showdown rematch of last year's second round of the NCAA tournament. And good luck to the cross-country teams competing in the championships in Missouri on Saturday. Full match recap when we hit you after the match tonight. Hopefully it's a 3-set sweep for the Badgers, up 2-0. Back to John and Pete after this on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Time out on the field. Let's bring in Gina Della from Pella. What's the winning game plan this month?
Wayne, a whole house of new windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% interest for up to 6 years.
Wow, that's a drive you can sustain for years. No penalties, no extra interest.
And unlike opponents, Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin actually stops the drafts.
Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Make your move today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. Ends 11/30/2025.
Volleyball fans know value, and at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction, we deliver value all over the court every single day. From trucks to trailers, antiques to assets, we can help you buy and sell your items. Plus, it's all online and hassle-free. We're family-owned, reliable, and trusted because our team at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction is dedicated to ensuring our customers rally and win big every time. Get off the bench and set yourself up for success. Visit WisconsinSurplus.com to bid, buy, sell today. That's WisconsinSurplus.com.
Every rally.
Natalie Wardlow connects and ends the long rally.
Every block.
Carolyn goes to the middle. There's Booth with the block solo.
Every kill.
Sharp cross-court overpass, and there's Carter Booth cleaning up the overpass.
This is Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball on the ESPN Wisconsin app and the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network. Presented by Steinhoffels and Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Set number 3, moments away. John Arias and Pete Waite with you. The Badgers lead 2-0 over Purdue. 26-24 in the first, 25-15 in the second. Third set is here. 10th ranked Wisconsin hosting number 11 Purdue in this top 15 showdown. Here's the right side attack by Grace Egan. A blast, and it's dug by Heaney on the right back. Purdue goes to the back row. A swing off Simon. Booth gets down to the floor to keep it alive, and then Furbringer sends it over deep and out of bounds on the free ball.
Great reaction by Booth coming down off the block and seeing the ball was about the 10-foot line, low to the floor. She dove down there, popped it up, and Furbringer surprisingly passed it out of bounds deep. And I think she might have been so shocked that Booth got that up, but she felt bad about that because Booth did make a great effort.
1-0 Purdue. Start of the third. Here's Kane right to left. It goes to Collier. Furbringer setting to the left side. There's Una reaching for it and getting it down to zone 1 on Purdue's side, right in that right back corner.
Did that go off the top of the block? I couldn't even tell. It was a funky hit. Let's see. It did.
I don't.
Did it? It just sounded weird and was a weird pace, but landed right a foot from the end line, so it was perfect swing.
Una had 4 kills in the second set. Has one early here in this set. Serving left to right, Wisconsin. Right side attack. That's Lulich. Kept alive for a moment by Simon and Vajagic before it falls to the floor, and it's 2-1 Purdue.
Yeah, the block got deflected off the Badger left side block and went out of bounds. Simon chased it from cross court, and she dove probably 8 feet off the court to bring it back in, but she just couldn't.
Here's something funny about the stats. The Badgers have 4 players with 7 kills each. Very balanced from the Badgers, 4 with 7. Here's Furbringer, sending in the middle. That's Andrew, and that's a kill. The block got deflected out of bounds to the left sideline of Wisconsin.
Yeah, great pass by Collier in the middle back with her hands. It went high at her, and that's not easy to do with that ball coming at that pace. She put it right on the money. Quick set to Andrew, and she just fast-armed it right at the block. Now, Andrews seems like, boy. So Sheffield is asking Christy Walker, the trainer, to come out and look at Andrew like she might have hurt something on that swing.
Yeah, I'm not.
But Andrew said, I could hear from here on your mic down there. She goes, I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what that would be.
Maybe your back she tweaked or something.
Here's Egan serving. Anderson setting it to the left side. Woolard popping it deep, but getting a touch. 3-2 Purdue.
Yeah, I think it went off Charlie. She's not arguing about that one. Yeah, Allie Andrews seems fine out there now, but Coach Sheffield must have seen her cringe or something when she came down.
Here's Taylor Anderson, the setter for Purdue. The junior serves at Egan. Hand pass pulls Furbringer to the right sideline, sets the pipe. Off-speed roll by Colliers, dug by Anderson. Heaney punches one over the top of the block, picked up by the Badgers. Here's the left side attack, and it's good from Vajagic as she cranks one cross court, 3 each.
Yeah, Vajagic brought the heat that time and beat the middle blocker in the cross court shot. Just pounded it straight down about 13, 14 foot line cross court.
Una up to 8 kills for the redshirt sophomore out of Serbia, averaging almost 2.7 kills per set this season. She'll sail it to the middle back at Kane with the pass, left side, and that's Woolard getting the kill, tipping it off the Badgers' block.
Charlie blocked it and thinks it landed on the line. She's asking for a challenge, and Coach Sheffield saying, "Are you positive?" We'll see what he does.
No challenge. Oh, wait, no, late challenge.
The reversal.
He was
walking away, and then he shot his arm up with a C. Challenge.
Okay, so we've got a challenge here from Wisconsin off that block that was ruled out of bounds, last touched by the Badgers.
And the line judge was right on it. You know, he's over in the corner looking straight at it, and Charlie's looking more down on it. So it's a ball can be, from her view, looking like it's over the line, but it might have hit outside the line. If that makes any sense, because the ball is round.
Yes.
A square ball would be an in.
Square ball would be something else.
That would be rough.
So right now, 4-3 Purdue, but the Badgers are challenging this play, and I don't know if we're going to get a replay or not. Let's see if I can pull up at least.
Well, we're no replays, but just hearing the wicked music.
That's coming out soon, isn't it?
Yeah, the second one.
Everybody seems to be pumped
There
for that.
we go.
Here we go.
But it's not a.
Oh, that looks.
See what I mean? It's hitting outside the line, but her view shows the edges over the line. So I'm not sure what they're going to say. They're going to have a better view of the camera down the line. But like that one's from the center court.
That looks in.
You think in?
Yeah.
See right there?
Yep.
You are correct. Charlie was correct.
All right, Badgers win it. Wisconsin wins that challenge, and it flips the score around from 4-3 Purdue to 4-3 Wisconsin. And he had walked away. Coach Sheffield had walked away like he wasn't going to challenge it. All of a sudden, that arm comes out. No.
You'll have to ask him about that decision.
Oh, yeah. Let's write that down. Here's the short serve by Vajagic, just over the top of the tape. Purdue out of system, left side Woolard, dug by Egan. Here's Furbringer, set it up, overpass, Una. Now that's an overpass, pushed over by Purdue. It's an overpass, Purdue again. Heaney, and a net violation against Wisconsin. And Allie Andrew kind of went down awkwardly.
Collier's asking for maybe Purdue being in the net or something, so.
I mean, Allie Andrews giving the C.
There was a lot of wild activity right on the net, back and forth, some scrappy plays, popping it up. So I'm not sure what they're challenging though, or wanting. So Coach Sheffield's just talking. He's not putting up the challenge hand yet.
Okay, I don't think we will have a challenge. I mean, Allie Andrew was laying on the floor.
The ball never lies.
Service error.
I think Andrew just kind of did the splits trying to cover. If you look at her, there's nobody near her.
Okay. Here comes Natalie Wardlow to serve for the Badgers. Wardlow into the net. 5-5 in the third set. Wisconsin leads this match 2-0. Here comes McAleer punching it over. Vajic is passed straight up into the air. Now Collier setting, back row attack by Egan. Dug by the Boilermakers. Heaney waits on one, then blasts off the Badgers block. Picked up near the net by Furbringer. To the left bin to Collier. Rolls it down the line right off the right arm of the setter Anderson, and it's good.
And nothing fancy about that. She knew the block was up. She kind of just chopped it down the line 3/4 speed and kind of caught Anderson high on her right side. Maybe Anderson didn't expect it to be chopped that way.
Kill from Mimi Collier, her 8th. She's 2 away from reaching double figures. She's reached double figures in all but one match this season. Short serve into the net by Furbringer. Point to Purdue.
Now, rare service error by Charlie, but she's serving all short in the last 2 matches that we've seen, that I've seen here at home at least.
Yeah, she's been serving short exclusively. Here's Heaney. Goes at Vajic, steers the pass to Furbringer. High set up left side. A quick arm by Egan goes out.
There's just that noticeable difference in speed of that arm, isn't there? Like you said, it's a quick arm, just a whip. But she whipped it a little bit left of the court that time.
7-6 Purdue after the hitting error from Egan. Her 3rd of the match. It goes to Egan. 2-hand pass. Una out of system. Bump sets back to Grace. And another fastball. This one off the defense of Purdue in the middle back and down.
That was a great swing by Egan. She shanked the pass right. She was passing left back and just passed at center court. Got set to the outside blocks waiting for her, but she gathered herself. Just great reach and a crack cross court for the kill.
7-7. 3rd set. Badgers lead 2-0. Collier touches it over. Slide attack goes to the right side. Badgers block waiting for it. Popped up by Purdue. Now Anderson, inside tip. Wisconsin underneath it near the 10-foot line. Left pinned, Una Vajic, and she delivers for Wisconsin. Off the platform of the libero, McAleer in the left back.
Yeah, Una is feeling good swinging on the outside today. She's just hammering some balls out there. That's her 9th kill, leading the team now.
Vajic coming off a great weekend where she had 12 kills and hit a career-high 6-11 against Michigan State. Had a double-double against Illinois. Right back attack, Heaney deep with that attack attempt and out. It was close.
Yeah, just a whip of a left arm going from the back there and just missed it, maybe a foot long.
Back to Una Vajic real quick. 3 of the last 4 matches entering play tonight, Una's been in double figures in kills, and she's got 9 right now, and we've got a challenge.
I think Coach Shondell took a time. Did you see challenge? They are.
Yeah.
First I thought he called a timeout.
The official said whatever the challenge was.
Yeah, I mean, I think they think maybe it touched the block on the way out of bounds. But I also think Coach Shondell's feeling the momentum slipping away here a little bit, and he's doing what he can to hang on to it.
Yeah, unofficially, Wisconsin on a 3-0 scoring run. But here's one replay. Boy, that was really close to the back line there.
Yeah.
I think it was out.
It's amazing how you see the ball collapse as it hits the ground. Again, I'm guessing they're going to look at the net too. Because that looks like it's out, but only by like 4 inches.
That looks out. I think that's out. Now, whether or not they see a touch.
They just aren't showing us the view of possible net touch.
Okay, Purdue loses the challenge. Call is confirmed. The ball was out on the attack by the Boilermakers. All right, so the Badgers lead 2-0 over Purdue in the 3rd, now on a 3-0 scoring run and leading 9-7. Mimi Collier, 8 kills, 3 digs, and a block tonight for the Badgers. Serving from the middle of the end line. Short serve, Purdue up front to Anderson, over to Cash Anderson. Block touch, Wisconsin. Simon guides it. Furbringer sets it. Punched over by Booth. And a diving dig by the Boilermakers right sideline. Anderson off the Badger block. It's going to fall. Egan and Booth gave chase, but it drops inside the 10-foot line on the right front. Point Purdue.
Yeah, in the first Purdue swing of that rally, Booth did a great job. She was laking out there, but got her hands up and really surrounded the ball, slowed it down. But that last time it went off the top of Booth and Egan and just went right behind them. Both came down off the block, just couldn't pop it out.
Here's Kane serving for Purdue. Over at Collier. Long string set over to Vigic to the left side. Block touch, and it's dug by the Boilers. Setter dump Anderson. Furbringer right there at the 10-foot line for the save. Left pin, there's Vigic, and a diving save by Purdue to the left side. Woolard tools the Badgers block. Woolard throws it off the block of Wisconsin and down to the floor. 9-9 here in the third.
That's Woolard's 7th kill of the match, going off the outside there of Egan's right hand and out of bounds.
Overall, Wisconsin hitting .301 in this match. Purdue hitting .260. Kane serves at Collier. High pass to Furbringer. Back set to the right side. Egan right back at her. Kept alive. And now a free ball back to Purdue. Slide attack down the line, and it's good. It's good for Lulich, the 6'5" redshirt sophomore.
I think on the right side, Egan got blocked and it came off of her head.
Yeah, it came back, maybe her shoulder
she
or
popped
her head.
It up, hit her shoulder or something, kept it in play.
10-9 now, Purdue. 3-0 scoring run by the Boilers. Middle attack, there's Carter Booth stopping that run with the right hand. Swats it to the back row for the kill, tied at 10.
Yeah, really nice pass by Collier that time. Let Charlie set it wherever she wanted, went for the 31. High reach for Booth and got the kill.
There's Kristen Simon behind the service line, serving from the right back, toss into the air, right hand across. Pass over to Anderson, pass to attack for Woolard. Power tip down the line, Furbringer has it right back to the right pin. There's Egan, block touch, point. Wisconsin, the kill to Egan, that's her 9th.
Yeah, another nice swing on the right side by Egan. Got her ball came inside a little bit on the set, but she got her feet inside it, went high off the hands off the left side blocker.
Egan has 9 kills. Vigic has 9 kills. Serve out of bounds from Wisconsin. We're tied at 11.
That one sailed a bit on Simon there.
Back to Egan real quick. She hasn't had a double-figure kills match, double figures in kills since September 21st when the Badgers played Florida. Seems like ages ago at this point.
Well, she was out a lot of that time.
That's true. Here's the pass tight to the net for Furbringer. And a back row.
Yeah, back row attack. Ball was over the plane in the net. She can't go up there. She can go up there and set it, but if the block gets it while she's setting it, it's a back row attack.
12-11 Purdue. Serve finds Vigic. Pass goes right. Standing there is Egan. Sets it back to Una, who goes wide. Una Vigic's attack from the left side, no good. 13-11 now, Purdue.
Definitely a shift of momentum here. Purdue was down 7-9. Now they're leading 13-11. The fans feel it, and they want to give them some energy here.
Another 3-0 scoring run from the Boilermakers. Serving from zone 1. Purdue, it goes to Collier. Short pass, platform set, Furbringer. Left side, off-speed roll by Vigic. Grab by Heaney. Now to the left side, Purdue with a power tip up and over. That was Woolard. Badgers play it to the left pin. Vigic down the line. A power shot by Una. And Vigic has reached double figures. The 3rd straight match with 10 or more kills for Una.
Yeah, Vigic is playing with a lot of confidence right now. Just really swinging freely, pounding it hard. Getting a lot of good kills.
13-12. Wisconsin trails by a point. They lead the match 2-0. Here is Egan from the right back. Sends it over at Woolard, standing on the left back. Here's an attack by Heaney, flying in from the right back. Got it off Simon. There's Grace Heaney with her 7th kill. And Purdue leads by 2. Here comes the cross-court serve. Goes to zone 1 at Egan. Tight pass, and Charlie pushes it over with 2 hands. I got a touch up front at the net, too.
Yeah, good job. Kind of a tight pass by Egan, but Charlie was able to get up there and press against the middle blocker for Purdue and wipe it out of bounds, basically.
Wisconsin trails by a point. It's 14-13 Purdue. Here's Vigic serving. 10 kills, an ace tonight. Serves back row at Kane. Tight pass up front. Anderson sets to Woolard, who blasts one well wide and out of bounds. Right toward the Badgers bench. 14-14 now.
And Woolard's been having a great season, and now she's 7 kills, 5 errors, just hitting 100 for the night.
Here's Una up near zone 1. Some pace behind that one. Pass off to the right. Here's a punch. Andrew with the stop. Overpass back to the Badgers. Furbringer runs the slide. There's Alley. Overpass back to the Badgers. Furbringer runs the slide. Alley. Cross court. Good. Andrew comes away with one there. And the Badgers have taken the lead. It's 15-14 Wisconsin, and a media timeout here at the field house. Before we proceed with the break, let's pause 10 seconds for a station ID, 10 for a legal ID. This is Wisconsin Badgers volleyball.
This is Monte Ball.
Monte steps to the right, dashes, reaches, touchdown.
You listen to 100.5 ESPN WTLX Monona, Madison.
15-14 Wisconsin in the third set, trying for a sweep of 11th-ranked Purdue tonight. 10th-ranked Badgers, 1 point lead in the third on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
At Smith Roofing and Exteriors, we're proud to be Southern Wisconsin's locally owned and operated roofing experts. We deliver top-quality roofing, siding, and gutter services with a true commitment to craftsmanship and customer satisfaction. Licensed, insured, and focused on clear communication, we build exterior solutions made for Wisconsin's toughest weather. Visit SmithRoofingExteriors.com today for your free estimate and experience the difference local expertise makes.
It takes a team to meet just about any goal, and that's as true on the football field as it is in the office. So it's good to know that you have the Gordon Flesch Company on your side. For more than 60 years, GFC has provided cutting-edge office technology for companies of all sizes, and as the nation's largest Canon dealer, GFC delivers the latest office technology, serviced, and is supported by the most experienced professionals in the industry. That's business technology managed. Visit gflesch.com to learn more.
Battle for second place in the Big Ten tonight. Wisconsin and Purdue tied at 13-3 in the Big Ten, and now the Badgers have a 1 point lead in set number 3 at 15-14. A 3-0 scoring run from the UW. And Una Vigic behind the service line for the UW. Short serve, serves to the right back. Anderson sets to the middle. Swing by Purdue. Popped up by the Badgers near the 10-foot line. Pushed over by Charlie. Right side, that's Woolard. Saved near the end line by Egan. Right side for Andrew. Hit off the block. Net's moving. Net violation. Purdue. Point Wisconsin. And it's a 4-0 scoring run.
Andrew's getting a lot of balls from Charlie, and she's got a lot of confidence in her, and she's doing a good job of it. That time didn't score, but at the same time, Purdue's block was in the net. Point Wisconsin.
16-14. The Badgers lead it. Hitting 346 in the set. Purdue hitting 217 in this third set. Wisconsin trying to pull away here midway through the third. That one toward the deep right back corner by Una, played by Purdue. Woolard denied at the net. Huge Badgers block. Mimi Collier right there.
I was going to say I don't think opponents realize how big Collier gets up over the net if they set it tight, but they see video. They must see video on her all the time, and it's like she just puts up a monster block.
5-0 run. Una wiggles one into the right back, out of system. Left side, Heaney. Cross court, Simon. Right there. Back row, here comes Egan. Big blast, over dig. Andrew winds up, block touch. Saved in the middle back, setter dump. What a save by Simon. To the left pin. Rolling over the block is Collier. We play on in this rally. To the left side, Heaney for Purdue. Punches it out of bounds. A hitting error by the Boilermakers. The run continues. It's an 18-14 Wisconsin lead. Timeout Purdue.
Great save by Simon that time, coming from the left back position, diving and getting one hand dig when the ball was inches off the ground. Kept it in play. Then finally at the end, Purdue sends it sailing long for the Badger point.
6-0 run from the Badgers. Boilermakers need a break in the third set, looking for a sweep. It's Wisconsin 18, Purdue 14 on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Pro Volleyball is back in Madison. The 2026 Love Madison schedule is here. Setter of the Year Lauren Carlini and hometown favorite Claire Chaussee return to the court, ready to lead a powerhouse lineup of world-class talent. Get ready for non-stop action. Every serve, every volley, and every win, right here in Madison. Don't miss your chance to be a part of the unforgettable moments all season long. Visit LOVB.com to check out the full schedule and secure your seats today. Volleyball is the next major league.
What's better than the sound of Wisconsin Badgers volleyball smoking their opponents? That's savoring every win with North and South Seafood and Smokehouse. As a truly American restaurant located right here in Madison, North and South specializes in authentic wood-fired barbecue and freshly prepared seafood. Enjoy any of their 3 locations, Madison, Verona, or DeForest, or serve the winning meal at home or in the office with their takeout and catering options. Explore the full menu at eatnorthandsouth.com. That's eatnorthandsouth.com.
6-0 scoring run from 10th-ranked Wisconsin, and the Badgers lead number 11 Purdue tonight, 18-14 in the third set. John Arias and Pete Waite with you. As the Badgers, this is a very key run here, not only of this set, but of this match, as the Badgers try to close it out tonight in 3.
Yeah, Weigelt, she's got the hot hand. She's got the serve right now, but she's been doing well serving also.
Una serving. Left to right, Purdue sends it up front, right side to Heaney, block touch Wisconsin. There's Egan, guides it to Furbringer, waits in the pocket, slide, attack, Allie Andrew off the block. Another one for Wisconsin, and the Badgers are rolling in the third.
Andrew, 8 kills, no errors so far, 13 attempts, hitting .615. That's a great night, and it's not over.
5-point Wisconsin lead now. Allie Andrew has tied her season high in kills with 8. Here's Una from the right back. Short drop serve. Tight pass. Pushed over by Purdue. There is Simon. Back row. There is Egan. Denied. Played off the net. Furbringer from the floor. Kept it alive. Free ball to Purdue. Middle. Wide. Miller hits it wide for the Boilermakers. And Wisconsin keeps this run going.
Yeah, Egan on the back row attack coming up on the pipe here. She got blocked and actually landed and covered herself on that play. Popped it right back up. So
timeout, Purdue.
Got a hand on it, popped it up. Charlie got it.
Yeah, so Egan hit it, came back, and then she played it off the net. Furbringer was on the floor. She kept it alive.
Yep.
Amazing. Wisconsin's run continues.
And then tight pass by Purdue at the end. The setter had a one-handed, tried to get to the set to the outside, but the hitter couldn't get her arm through and hit it out of bounds left.
The Badgers reach the red zone on an 8-0 run now, and Wisconsin all of a sudden leads it by 6. They trailed it by 2 at the start of this run. Timeout taken by Dave Shondell and Purdue. Boilermakers have not lost away from West Lafayette. They're 14-0 away from home this season, but that is in serious jeopardy as Wisconsin is looking for its best top 25 win of the season here tonight too.
Yeah, and there's been some good teams coming in here for sure, and Purdue's been hot. They've had a great season, obviously high in the rankings with the Badgers, so this is a big one.
Wisconsin also number 12 in this week's RPI. Purdue comes in at number 10. That's one of the number of factors that the committee will look at when they're seeding the top 16 teams coming up here right around the corner after next weekend. And so just another big RPI win they've had here as of late for the Badgers if they can close it out.
Selection time is coming soon.
It'll be here in the blink of an eye. Eight 0 run by the Badgers.
Nice loud rendition of Buttercup there by the fans.
Getting into it. 8-0 run by the Badgers. Short serve again by Una near the 10-foot line. Forces a bump set left side. Woolard stopped at the net. The Great Wall of Wisconsin right there. 21-14, the Badgers.
Yeah, the Badgers have done a great job going to the short serves, and that time Purdue passed it on target but low, and the center had a bump set to the outside. Allie Andrew came out to help Charlie with that block. Got the stuff in the point.
Third block of the set for the Badgers. It's 21-14. Short serve into the net. Run is done. It went 9 in a row.
The fans appreciate that. They're loving it.
Wisconsin was down by 2 as that run began, and now they lead at 21-15 in the third, trying for the sweep. Here is Moravec serving right to left for Purdue. At Simon to Furbringer. Right side for Andrew. Overdig by Purdue. Now Furbringer setting again to Allie. This one touches the block. Picked up by Anderson to the left side. Cash Anderson with the tip. Right there's Una with the save, middle back. And then
that was a great shot. That was a great shot.
Sharp cross court for the kill. How about Mimi now with 9?
We've got some super fans enjoying the video of us calling the game here tonight. And she happens to be on the Badger bench.
22-15. Wisconsin serving left to right. That's Wardlow to the left side. Attacked by Anderson. Cross court good to the left back. Right near the Big Ten logo.
So the Badgers have a nice lead, so whatever Purdue's doing, they've got a long ways to go here. But again, Anderson, 9 kills, 1 error. She's having a great night. But it's just Waller, their top player, 7 kills, 7 errors.
22-16 Wisconsin. Here's McAleer over with the right hand. Egan up front. Furbringer sets from her knees to Collier. It's going to be pinballed around. There's a joust. There's Booth. There's a whistle. There's a Badgers point. 4 hits against Purdue.
Well, now the Purdue middle blocker is saying that Booth touched it first before she did, so then it would just be 3. But Dave Shondell is chatting with the down official, but not doing much else.
So it's a kill from Collier. So that's 10 now for Mimi Collier. So Collier reaches double figures in kills tonight. Set to Heaney on the right side. There's the Badger block waiting. Push back to Purdue. Tight set. Collier right there as it went over. Pushes it down the line. Purdue retrieves to the left side. Hitting error Anderson. And it's match point in Madison.
Yeah, she went and hammered it cross court, but missed the block and went 8 feet out of bounds.
Fans to their feet. 24-16 Wisconsin in the third set. Serving cross court short is Furbringer. Left side, Anderson. Right by Simon, diving to her left, and the left back point Purdue.
Yeah, she smoked it. She really smoked that one. But too little, too late.
Heaney will serve. Right to left, second match point for the Badgers. Hand pass up front to Furbringer, to Booth and Whittle, and she ends it. The Badgers punish Purdue tonight, and Wisconsin takes over sole possession of second place in the Big Ten Conference.
Yeah, Purdue's a tough team, but the Badgers handled them tonight really well. Really close first set. After that, the Badgers really big point spread in the second, and they're pretty good in the third. So they took Purdue's top attackers out of their games.
Wisconsin hits 351 tonight in that final set. Purdue 056. And the Badgers pick up their highest ranked win of the season. Number 10 Wisconsin with a 3-set sweep of number 11 Purdue. And Wisconsin is now 21-4 this season and 14-3 in the Big Ten. Purdue, its first loss away from home this season. They are 22-5 overall and now 13-4 in conference play, with the second to last home match going the way of the Badgers. One more regular season home match here in Madison at the Fieldhouse. It'll be Sunday on Senior Day.
Yeah, and something very special here is the Badgers line up in the end line for varsity. They pulled in Coach John Shondell, who has bragging rights now over his brother for the next year. So good for him.
Wisconsin wins it 26-24, 25-15, and 25-17 in set number 3. So coming up on the post-match show, we'll run through these final numbers for you. We'll hear from the Badgers' Gary Waite, a Wisconsin player as well. A lot to get to post-match show. Big win for the Badgers tonight. Wisconsin sweeps Purdue, and we'll be back with more on the post-match show after this on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Matt LePay for Steinhoffels. Steinhoffels is a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. Since 1934, Steinhoffels has been Wisconsin's furniture and mattress destination for quality, selection, and service. For over 90 years, Steinhoffels has helped Wisconsinites create the homes of their dreams and is 100% employee-owned. Steinhoffels has the largest selection of all the latest styles and all the best mattress brands. You'll find something for every style and every budget. Shop in-store or online at steinhoffels.com. Relax, it's Steinhoffels.
The holidays bring sparkle and light to the season. The The same way Goodman's Jewelers has been bringing the sparkle with our custom pieces since 1933. Generations have relied on our trust, service, and selection. This holiday, shop local. Shop Goodman's Jewelers in the heart of Madison, touching hearts with Goodman's Sparkle and Light. 220 State Street. Find our extended holiday hours at goodmansjewelers.com.
The best is at Goodman's.
Badgers volleyball insights straight from the man on the sidelines.
There'll be aspects of what we're doing offensively that our teams have not done before.
Tune into the Kelly Sheffield Show on ESPN Madison, presented by North and South Seafood and Smokehouse.
The hardest ticket in town is for the volleyball match in the field house. I mean, that's really hard.
It's the Kelly Sheffield Show with Badgers volleyball head coach Kelly Sheffield and host John Arias on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
When it comes to your career, most companies want you to be interested in them. At Northwestern Mutual, their mutual interest is you. That's why they listen to your career goals, plan the steps to get there, and work side by side all along the way. To learn more about career opportunities, search for Northwestern Mutual Southern Wisconsin online or call 608-836-3080. That's 608-836-3080. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
This is the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Waite drops it to the back left corner for an ace.
Presented by Steinhoffels.
A statement win for 10th-ranked Wisconsin at the Fieldhouse tonight. The Badgers take down number 11 Purdue in a 3-set sweep. 26-24 set 1, 25-15 set 2, and 25-17 in set 3. A balanced Wisconsin attack. Una Vajagic, Mimi Collier with 10 kills apiece, 9 apiece for Grace Egan and Carter Booth, 8 for Allie Andrew. The Badgers take over sole possession of second place in the Big Ten standings. A huge victory for NCAA tournament positioning. Badgers sweep the Boilermakers. Post-match show underway. My name's Jesse Nelson in the Everlight Solar Studio at ESPN Madison. When we come back, we'll go back to the Fieldhouse. John and Pete with the stats and more on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Time out on the field. Let's bring in Gina Della from Pella. What's the winning game plan this month?
Wayne, a whole house of new windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% interest for up to 6 years.
Wow, that's a drive you can sustain for years. No penalties, no extra interest.
And unlike opponents, Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin actually stops the drafts.
Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Make your move today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. Ends 11/30/2025.
When it comes to your career, most companies want you to be interested in them. At Northwestern Mutual, their mutual interest is you. That's why they listen to your career goals, plan the steps to get there, and work side by side all along the way. To learn more about career opportunities, search for Northwestern Mutual Southern Wisconsin online or call 608-836-3080. That's 608-836-3080. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
You're listening to Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Brought to you by Northwestern Mutual of Southern Wisconsin.
Wisconsin derails Purdue tonight, 25-17 in the third. Wisconsin won extra points, 26-24 in the first. Won it by 10 in the second set. John Arias and Pete Waite with you. Let's break down how it went down. We'll start in that first set. After scoring the first point, Purdue goes on a 5-0 run, and just like that, you kind of settle in and say, okay, what do we got in store for us tonight? 5-1 Purdue early lead. The two teams would battle in that first set. 9 ties, 4 lead changes. 6 kills from Carter Booth leads the way as the Badgers take it to extra points and win it 26-24. Hit 286. Purdue out-hit them with a 394 attack percentage. In the second set, the Badgers would hold Purdue under 100. Una Vajagic with a big second set, 4 kills. Also behind the service line, looked really good too. Mimi Collier had 3 kills. Badgers win it by 10, 25-15. And in the third set, Wisconsin, the key moment there, trailing 14-12. They go on a 9-0 run to take a 21-14 lead. They don't look back after that. Hit 351 as a team. Purdue once again under 100. This was the third best hitting team in the Big Ten, Purdue. right behind Wisconsin at 289, and they hold them overall to a 184 hitting percentage, about 100 points or so below their season average. 34 kills, 16 errors, 98 attempts from Purdue. Meanwhile, the Badgers hit over 300. 311 for the UW, 48 kills off 106 swings with 15 errors. The Badgers really, they kind of improved, I think, as the match went on, and Purdue they shut down Purdue's that offense as the match went on, too.
It really did. Anderson for Purdue, the only one who did pretty well, 10 kills, 2 errors for 267, but then Wallard, who, is mid-season, was one they were looking at for National Player of the Year, possibly. She was putting up such good numbers, but the Badgers held her in check at 7 kills, 7 errors, hitting 0. Then Heaney, the lefty right side, 7 kills, 4 errors, hitting 130. So nothing special out of any of them, and the middles didn't do much of anything. Because I think the Badgers were serving tough again, kept Purdue on their heels, and Purdue's a great ball handling team, so that says a lot about how well the Badgers were serving.
14th time this season the Badgers have hit over 300 as a team. Assists, 46 for the Badgers, 31 from Purdue. Digs, 44-39 in favor of the Badgers. Checking the Pella windows and doors of Wisconsin block. 6 of them tonight from the Badgers, 3 for Purdue, and the Steinhafels ace tracker has 4 aces from the UW with 7 errors, 0 aces from Purdue with 7 service errors. Wisconsin wins in 3 sets. We'll take a look at the individual numbers coming up next. This is the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
ESPN Madison is your home for Wisconsin Badgers volleyball.
Back to the Badgers right side. There's Alicia Andrew finishing the first set on the slide.
From early season showdowns to a run for the national title, hear every match this season on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Left side, Collier, a no-doubter, and she gets another one.
Wisconsin Badgers volleyball on ESPN Madison is presented by Steinhafels and Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Also brought to you by North and South Seafood and Smokehouse.
It takes a team to meet just about any goal, and that's as true on the football field as it is in the office. So it's good to know that you have the Gordon Flesh Company on your side. For more than 60 years, GFC has provided cutting-edge office technology for companies of all sizes, and as the nation's largest Canon dealer, GFC delivers the latest office technology, serviced, and is supported by the most experienced professionals in the industry. That's business technology managed. Visit gflesh.com to learn more.
And back at the Fieldhouse, John Arias and Pete Waite with you. Post-match show continues. Wisconsin wins in 3 over Purdue. Highest-ranked win of the season for the UW as the Badgers improve now to 7-4 against the top 25. Purdue drops to 7-3 against top 25 teams this season. And Wisconsin now sole possession of second place in the Big Ten at 14-3. Purdue drops to 13-4. Let's take a look at the individual numbers. Cash Anderson led the way for Purdue. 10 kills, hits 267, 2 hitting errors. Kenna Woolard, 4.5 kills per set, coming in to play tonight, Pete, for Purdue, and they really shut her down in 3 sets. 7 kills, 7 errors, hits 0.
They did. A lot of that, I'm sure they had a good scouting report on what she'd like to do and took that away quite a bit, but I think the Badger block just made her avoid them sometimes. She might have gotten blocked a couple of times, but also just hit it out of bounds and missed everything a few times.
Heaney had 7 kills, hits 130 with 5 digs. She had been hitting over 380 over her last 10 matches. Lulich comes in to have 5 attack attempts with 4 kills and a block. Moravec, 2 kills, 2 attempts, no errors. Taylor Anderson, 29 assists and 10 digs. A double-double for Anderson. That is her 10th double-double of the season. But after that, really nothing much else for Purdue. McAleer, their libero, had 4 digs tonight with 1 assist. Wisconsin, this is about as balanced as I can remember an offensive box score for the Badgers. 10 kills from Una Vagic. That's her 3rd straight match with 10 or more. She also has her 2nd straight double with 11 digs. An ace, hits 208. Then it's Mimi Collier just getting to 10 kills late. Hits 207 tonight. Kind of a very quiet night for the Big Ten Player of the Week, rather, as Collier goes for double figures for the 24th time this season. Then it's Grace Egan with 9, hits 316 with 5 digs. Then it's Carter Booth with 9, hits 500 with 2 blocks. And then it's Allie Andrew tying a season high with 8 kills, no errors, and hits 533. 10-10, 9-9, 8. Those attackers right down the row.
Yeah, and just the fact that both middles hit over 500, that's really great to add on top of the two outsides and right side who hit really well. But for the middles to do that, just like you said, great balanced offense, and that it only happens with pretty good passing and great setting.
38 assists from the setter for Bringer, who goes for a double-double with 10 digs and also has an ace and 2 kills. Kristen Simon, double figures, 14 digs, an ace, and 6 assists. Natalie Wardlow had an ace. Anaya Warren got in there. And so the Badgers are now 11-1 in matches with their starting lineup intact because they've had so many injuries this season. And they win it in 3 sets over Purdue. Let's take a break, and we'll come back and hear from Wisconsin's Grace Egan coming up next on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Volleyball fans know value, and at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction, we deliver value all over the court every single day. From trucks to trailers, antiques to assets, we can help you buy and sell your items. Plus, it's all online and hassle-free. We're family-owned, reliable, and trusted because our team at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction is dedicated to ensuring our customers rally and win big every time. Get off the bench and set yourself up for success. Visit WisconsinSurplus.com to bid, buy, sell today. That's WisconsinSurplus.com.
To those who've ever dreamt of their perfect event, those dreams are worthy and they are possible. Hi, it's Jeffrey from Celebrations Entertainment. With hard work, passion, and great music, we will make your event dreams a reality. Every event is a labor of love with one-on-one planning, customization, and flawless execution. Bringing your event to life is what we do. For a fun, memorable event, visit celebrationsentertainment.com. That's celebrationsentertainment.com.
Pro Volleyball is back in Madison. The 2026 Love Madison schedule is here. Setter of the Year Lauren Carlini and hometown favorite Claire Chausset return to the court, ready to lead a powerhouse lineup of world-class talent. Get ready for non-stop action. Every serve, every volley, and every win, right here in Madison. Don't miss your chance to be a part of the unforgettable moments all season long. Visit lovb.com to check out the full schedule and secure your seats today. Volleyball is the next major league.
Matt LePay for Steinhoffels. Steinhoffels is a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. Since 1934, Steinhoffels has been Wisconsin's furniture and mattress destination for quality, selection, and service. For over 90 years, Steinhoffels has helped Wisconsinites create the homes of their dreams and is 100% employee-owned. Steinhoffels has the largest selection of all the latest styles and all the best mattress brands. You'll find something for every style and every budget. Shop in-store or online at steinhoffels.com. Relax, it's Steinhoffels.
On the air, on demand, on social, on Wisconsin Sports. Serving Wisconsin sports fans. This is 100.5 ESPN.
The Badgers sweep the Purdue Boilermakers tonight at the Fieldhouse. 10th-ranked Wisconsin wins it in 3. John Arias and Pete Waite now joined by Wisconsin's Grace Egan to talk about this one. Congratulations on the victory, Grace.
Thank you.
You know, one of the things we were talking about before you came up is just how balanced the box score was offensively for your team. So Una had 10, Mimi had 10, you had 9, Carter had 9, and Alicia Andrew had 8 kills.
Yeah.
What was the key to that balanced offense?
I mean, it makes it really challenging for other teams. Going into it, we're just like, this is going to be a trans game, and we're going to split it. And, I mean, it's so hard to defend. So, I mean, Charlie did a great job with that.
Mm-hmm. This is now second place in the Big Ten was on the line tonight.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big match for your team. Do you guys talk about kind of the impactfulness of what's at stake?
Yeah, especially now it's really late in the season. We're going for a lot in the tournament, so just going in really strongly and just saying, like, we're going to go out as strong as we can and push really hard. Yeah.
So, Grace, excuse me, you told us you don't really look at the box scores too much,
Right.
which is great. You just go out and play.
Mm-hmm.
But the game plan of Woolard was a big hitter for them. You kept her, I'll tell you, 7 kills, 7 errors, so
Yeah.
she had 0. What did you guys do you think, to keep her numbers down like that?
I mean, just going in, we know that they're amazing hitters. I mean, they do a great job with, like, moving the ball around on the court. So we just know that if we put up a strong, big block and shut down them fast, we're going to have a good outcome.
Allie Andrew tied her season high with 8 kills.
Mm-hmm.
Her hitting percentage, .533. Carter's been kind of picking up her play. She hits .500 tonight. Can you talk about just kind of what that means when those two are going, what that means for the rest of you?
I mean, it makes us way, way better. I mean, we have to just put up a good ball for them, especially in serve receive. Like, we're going out there for our middles. Like, we're going to put up great positions for them, and they did an amazing job tonight. Yeah.
So, can you believe it? One more home match left this season.
I love it here so much. I'm so sad, but
regular season.
Regular season. Correct.
Good.
Yeah, one more home match in the regular season.
Yeah.
I mean, this is your first season. You just said, I love it here. What's it mean to be able to play in front of these 7,229 tonight?
Wow. It means a lot. The fans, I mean, I feed off of their energy a lot. They're just they're so passionate about it, and just even seeing them like sitting outside before the match just ready to come in, it feels so warming. And hearing them sing, they had amazing voices tonight too. But I mean, it just means a lot.
Well, congratulations on the victory, Grace.
Thank you so much.
All right, there you go. That's Grace Egan.
Good job.
Finishes with 9 kills tonight. It's 3-16 for the Badgers as Wisconsin sweeps Purdue. We'll take a break and hear from Gary Waite next on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
The host might be irrelevant, but the conversations aren't.
I think Matt LaFleur and both Jordan Love are good. I don't know if they're the guys that are going to be the ones that win you a Super Bowl.
Mr. Irrelevant with Alex Strofe.
Does he have the it? The quarterback who says, we're not losing this game because I'm going to make sure of it?
Live on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Also available on the ESPN Wisconsin app and wherever you get your podcasts.
The holidays bring sparkle and light to the season. The same way Goodman's Jewelers has been bringing the sparkle with our custom pieces since 1933. Generations have relied on our trust, service, and selection. This holiday, shop local. Shop Goodman's Jewelers in the heart of Madison, touching hearts with Goodman's sparkle and light. 220 State Street. Find our extended holiday hours at goodmansjewelers.com.
The best is at Goodman's.
And welcome back to the Fieldhouse. John Arias and Pete Waite with you. Wisconsin, a winner in 3 over Purdue. Now joined by the Badgers' Gary Waite to talk about this victory here tonight. Gary, when you look back at this one, what stands out the most to you?
I loved how we progressed throughout the match. I mean, you talk about set 1 where I think every swing they took was a kill. For most of the first set, they were hitting 500. And they gave us a couple points there with some service errors and allowed us to stay in that set. And what I thought we did really well is in those kind of that red zone situations of us staying to the course, playing the long game, playing clean volleyball at the end. So I thought we really did a good job there at that end of that first. And then heading right into the second, all right, let's continue our path. We got into some good spaces with our serve that really kind of put them out of system and really allowed our block to develop. And then in the third, just kind of stay the pattern. It was tight early, and then we kind of got into some good serves from Una against their row 1 and really kind of created some distance between the two. Really proud of how the team handled an elite left side with Kenna. I think that's one of the things that as you go through a season, you try to develop things where, all right, if a team's got an elite left or an elite right or elite middles, all right, are we able to adjust our offense or our defense to handle that? And I thought tonight we did a really good job defending an elite outside. And she was hitting well early, but then we kind of got in some good situations that we could get some blocks on her later.
I was going to say, be specific about that. What was the game plan on her? Because 7 kills, 7 errors. You did a great job on her, but what specifically was it the team was trying to do?
Yeah, first set, they passed really well, and they were running quicks right on top of the setter. So our middle kind of had a hold in center, and then they were running pretty fast to the go side with, well, I think most of the early in the first set, Charlie was there, so it just gave a lot more space to be able to hit through. So they did some really good stuff there in first set with that. As the match wore on, our serve started really pulling that setter kind of that 10-foot line. And I thought we put in some really good short serves that messed with the route of the middle, where it kind of allowed our middles to make adjustment steps, close up that gap that I was just talking about with between our right side block and our middle. And we got some really nice stuff blocks. Mimi did a really good job there in set 3 of they moved to a totally different pattern than what we would say is they were in a stack where all the hitters were in one line, and then they went to a spread. We tracked where Woolard was. Mimi lined up great, got across fast, got a big stuff block there in the third, and I think they were trying to just, how do we solve this pattern right now? And we just stayed the course, good serve after good serve from Una, and created, I think, maybe 5 points in a row from her.
Was there any strategy as far as lineups and where you rotated? Coach Shondell was talking about putting Heaney on Collier, but then he didn't match up very well for him. I think early. Any part of that for you guys, or just play as we are? This is us. This is what we do.
Yeah, it's kind of the fun parts between the two teams and the battles that have gone on over the course of years, and we kind of know each other pretty well of hey, there could be some things that'll happen or some rotational changes. Purdue, for the most part, what they did in set 3 was mostly what they had been doing most of the year, so starting in either row 4 or row 5. But they spun it because they thought we may try to spin it as well. And it's one of the things in practice is we work through starting in kind of every single rotation in a way that if we see a different matchup or what we had planned isn't exactly what we had to start, can we just stay with the course, know our assignments, know what we need to do, find the rhythm we need? I thought we did a good job with when kids were subbing in of just staying the course of what's needed to be done in that moment. And that's where you see that a team is developing from match to match or week to week.
Do you like, I mean, I think you like wins, but
I would definitely prefer them.
Does it matter? I mean, I see a very balanced offense here with the 10 kills from Una and Mimi, the 9 kills each from Carter and Egan, and then the season high from Alicia Andrew. Does it matter the way that happens to keep teams honest, or how do you feel about a balanced attack like that?
I love the work that the middles put in tonight, especially in transition, even though, which is when I was kind of looking at the numbers here, Allie hit 500 in first ball side out, Carter hit 800 in first ball side out, like elite numbers in that space. Both hit over 333 in trans, which is great for a middle. One, you've got to have the ball control to hit that in transition, and two, you got to put in the work. That's one of the things when we look at middles, when we're evaluating them as recruits or transfers or in those areas, is what's your work ethic? How do you work in transition? When things aren't perfect, are you still creating opportunities for your setter to find you? I thought Charlie showed a lot of courage of telling Allie, hey, keep transitioning hard. I'm going to keep finding you on the slide. She did some repeating of that set to the slide and then finishing it off with Carter there on a quick. I think there's just a lot of development that has come through the course of the year with Charlie early and then Addie in that second, third, and then now that Charlie's back out there of them just continuing to work. And one, you got to have the ball control, so you got to have a lot of trust from the people behind that 10-foot line to be able to get the ball in a space that your setter can get you. And then you got to put in the work to be able to hit good shots. And I think even Allie hit a hut tonight in an awkward transition situation.
And tell people what that is.
Hut is when you're going off 2 feet back at the right side antenna, which is more of what you see Grace Egan hitting a lot. And it was a very short transition, and I think Charlie only had that option, and Allie just had to adjust to it. And that's where you just let your natural athleticism play and be able to just hit a good shot, and it goes down for a kill.
Yeah, we talked quite a bit about the Shondell brothers, the coaches going head-to-head with John and Dave, and then at the end, I don't know if you saw it, but the players brought John over to sing varsity with them just because they knew it was a special match for him. So tell us a little bit about that and the whole build-up.
Yeah, it's been great of knowing, Kelly and Dave and John, they've known each other, man, I'm going to say at least 2 decades, maybe 3.
Oh.
And so there's a lot of people who have coached together, who have coached the same way. The programs are actually ran very similarly. The way they train, the things that we value are very similar. Blue-collar programs that enjoy the work. They see the progress that comes from that. I think our team is really enjoying having John, who's someone who loves to be in the gym, loves to see development. I think he's got a positive spirit about him, that he wants the best out of people and he sees the best in people. And I think you see that there at the end of how much the team embraces what he's bringing to our program. And he says so much lovely things about the Purdue program as well. And with his daughter there, you know how much that means to him. Whenever we have an off day, he's going to try to go check a match of hers if he can. His other daughter is committed to playing college as well. It's a volleyball family. They love being in the gym. They love being a part of this, and we're so excited to have them a part of our program now.
Congratulations on the victory, Gary.
Thank you, guys.
All right, there you go. That's Gary Waite. Badgers win it in 3 sets over Purdue. So up next, the end of the regular season here at home as Wisconsin will host the Iowa Hawkeyes on Sunday. Coverage starts at 12:30. First service at 1:05 on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network. For Pete Wade, I'm John Arias saying so long from the Fieldhouse. This portion of the post-match show is over, but keep it right here because Jesse Nelson continues on with top plays and head coach Kelly Sheffield's post-match press conference coming up a little bit later on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Talk Badger sports year-round with the Jump Around podcast.
Yeah, I really liked watching Leo Chanel. I remember in school I was watching his Chanel and 5 highlight reels. I always thought he was really cool, writing death row on his arms and stuff. So that was probably my favorite guy. I got to wait a few years to write it on my arms. I think my arms got to get a little bigger for sure.
The Jump Around, brought to you by Steinhoffels. Streaming live every Thursday on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel and available wherever you get your podcasts.
What's better than the sound of Wisconsin Badgers volleyball smoking their opponents? That's savoring every win with North and South Seafood and Smokehouse. As a truly American restaurant located right here in Madison, North and South specializes in authentic wood-fired barbecue and freshly prepared seafood. Enjoy any of their 3 locations, Madison, Verona, or DeForest, or serve the winning meal at home or in the office with their takeout and catering options. Explore the full menu at eatnorthandsouth.com. That's eatnorthandsouth.com.
When it comes to your career, most companies want you to be interested in them. At Northwestern Mutual, their mutual interest is you. That's why they listen to your career goals, plan the steps to get there, and work side by side all along the way. To learn more about career opportunities, search for Northwestern Mutual Southern Wisconsin online or call 608-836-3080. That's 608-836-3080. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
It takes a team to meet just about any goal, and that's as true on the football field as it is in the office. So it's good to know that you have the Gordon Flesh Company on your side. For more than 60 years, GFC has provided cutting-edge office technology for companies of all sizes, and as the nation's largest Canon dealer, GFC delivers the latest office technology, serviced, and is supported by the most experienced professionals in the industry. That's business technology managed. Visit gflesh.com to learn more.
This is the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Vajic drops it to the back left corner for an ace.
Presented by Steinhoffels.
What a win for 10th-ranked Wisconsin, improving to 21-4 on the season, 14-3 in Big Ten Conference play with a big victory tonight at the Fieldhouse over 11th-ranked Purdue. 26-24 in set 1, 25-15 in set 2, and 25-17 in set 3, thanks to a 9-0 run in that third set. Hey, that's a sweep for the 10th-ranked Wisconsin Badgers, who now have the inside track to finish in second place in the Big Ten, which means wonders for what their NCAA tournament seeding could look like in just a couple of weeks. Post-match show continues here in the Everlight Solar Studio at ESPN Madison. My name is Jesse Nelson. Wisconsin defeats Purdue tonight, out hitting the Boilermakers 311-184. We heard John and Pete talk about this in their portion of the post-match show. Purdue entered tonight as the third best hitting team in the Big Ten, and Wisconsin at the net and elsewise, allowing them to just 184 hitting tonight. That is big for Wisconsin defensively. The Badgers also hitting 311 as a team against the Boilermakers. They really turned it on and got better as the match went on tonight. And it was a balanced attack. Balance, the key to the victory tonight. Una Vajic, 10 kills, 11 digs. Her 6th career double-double, had an ace behind the service line as well. Mimi Collier gets to double-digit kills, so that remains only one match this season she has not been to double-digit kills. That was against Penn State back in October. 10 kills, 3 digs, 2 blocks for the reigning Big Ten Player of the Week. Allie Andrew had a really great night tonight. 8 kills and 3 blocks for Andrew. Grace Egan, who you heard join John and Pete in the post-match show, 9 kills, 5 digs, 2 blocks. Carter Booth had 9 kills along with a couple of blocks. And a couple of those kills felt like they should have been blocks. It was kind of up to the net. Could have gone either way on those. And Charlie Furbringer, your reigning Big Ten setter of the week. 38 assists, 10 digs. That's her 16th career double-double. 2 kills, 2 blocks for Charlie Furbringer. The Badgers are 15-1 this season with Charlie Furbringer on the floor. 6-3 without her. That is the difference that your reigning Big Ten setter of the week makes as the Badgers improve to 21-4 on the season, and more significantly, 14-3 in Big Ten Conference play. No one's going to catch Nebraska. They might go undefeated with 4 matches left. They're going to finish in first place in the conference. This win tonight gives Wisconsin the inside track. If they take care of business the rest of the way, they will finish in second place in the Big Ten, and they have a for sure a chance to finish in the top 8 in the country and get a number 2 seed in the NCAA tournament. We'll see how that all plays out here in just a couple of weeks. Post-match show continues. Still to come, our top plays. We'll hear from head coach Kelly Sheffield and a few checks of some more of the numbers here tonight from an impressive night as the 10th-ranked Badgers defeat number 11 Purdue. We'll keep it going next on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Matt LePay for Steinhoffels. Steinhoffels is a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. Since 1934, Steinhoffels has been Wisconsin's furniture and mattress destination for quality, selection, and service. For over 90 years, Steinhoffels has helped Wisconsinites create the homes of their dreams and is 100% employee-owned. Steinhoffels has the largest selection of all the latest styles and all the best mattress brands. You'll find something for every style and every budget. Shop in-store or online at steinhoffels.com. Relax, it's Steinhoffels.
Volleyball fans know value, and at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction, we deliver value all over the court every single day. From trucks to trailers, antiques to assets, we can help you buy and sell your items. Plus, it's all online and hassle-free. We're family-owned, reliable, and trusted because our team at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction is dedicated to ensuring our customers rally and win big every time. Get off the bench and set yourself up for success. Visit wisconsinsurplus.com to bid, buy, sell today. That's wisconsinsurplus.com.
Timeout on the field. Let's bring in Gina Della from Pella. What's the winning game plan this month?
Wayne, a whole house of new windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% interest for up to 6 years.
Wow, that's a drive you can sustain for years. No penalties, no extra interest.
And unlike opponents, Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin actually stops the drafts.
Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Make your move today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. Ends 11/30/2025.
Pro Volleyball is back in Madison. The 2026 Love Madison schedule is here. Setter of the Year Lauren Carlini and hometown favorite Claire Chaussee return to the court, ready to lead a powerhouse lineup of world-class talent. Get ready for nonstop action. Every serve, every volley, and every win, right here in Madison. Don't miss your chance to be a part of the unforgettable moments all season long. Visit LOVB.com to check out the full schedule and secure your seats today. Volleyball is the next major league.
On the air, on demand, on social, on Wisconsin Sports. Serving Wisconsin sports fans. This is 100.5 ESPN.
Tenth-ranked Wisconsin with its best victory, meaning the highest-ranked opponent that the Badgers have beaten this season. They sweep 11th-ranked Purdue tonight at the Fieldhouse, 26-24 set 1, 25-15 set 2, 25-17 in set number 3. And with 3 matches left in the 2025 regular season, the Badgers improved to 14-3 in Big Ten Conference play, 21-4 overall. And they have the inside track to finish behind only undefeated Nebraska for second place in the Big Ten. Big win tonight at the Fieldhouse. Hope you're celebrating, whether you're joining us on your way home or wherever you're finding us here on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network. My name's Jesse Nelson in the Everlight Solar Studio at ESPN Madison. Our post-match show continues. Let's get a check of the blocks tonight, brought to you by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Block out the cold air this fall and winter with Pella. Visit PellaWI.com today. Take advantage of 0% interest for 60 months. Wisconsin out-blocking Purdue 6-3. Allie Andrew leading the way with 3 individual blocks, and then it was 2 apiece for Mimi Collier, Grace Egan, Carter Booth, and Charlie Furbringer. Wisconsin, a pretty dominant night at the net tonight. Allie Andrew leading the way. Carter Booth on the season still leading the team in blocks. That's a check of the blocks brought to you by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. A balanced night for Wisconsin. The Badgers led by 2 players with 10 kills apiece, Una Vajagic and Mimi Collier. Grace Egan and Carter Booth each with 9 kills. Allie Andrew with 8. But as John Audius said as he was reviewing the box score post-match, maybe one of the most balanced box scores he's seen for a Wisconsin volleyball match. Everybody was in on the action tonight as the 10th-ranked Wisconsin Badgers get a big win over number 11 Purdue. Still to come, our top plays of the night and Kelly Sheffield's post-match press conference. Don't go anywhere on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
'Tis the season to be planning your holiday events. Whether it's a party for 10 or 10,000, Celebrations has the sound, video, lighting, special effects, and custom-themed decor to make it the best party ever. Hi, it's Jeffrey from Celebrations Entertainment. With us on your team, your holiday or New Year's party will be easy to plan and super fun to attend. DJs, casino games, lighting, and photo booths are just the beginning at celebrationsentertainment.com. That's celebrationsentertainment.com.
ESPN Madison is your home for Wisconsin Badgers volleyball.
Back to the Badgers right side. There's Alicia Andrew finishing the first set on the slide.
From early season showdowns to a run for the national title, hear every match this season on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Left side, Collier, a no-doubter. She gets another one.
Wisconsin Badgers volleyball on ESPN Madison is presented by Steinhoffels and Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Also brought to you by Love Madison and Smith Roofing.
It takes a team to meet just about any goal, and that's as true on the football field as it is in the office. So it's good to know that you have the Gordon Flesch Company on your side. For more than 60 years, GFC has provided cutting-edge office technology for companies of all sizes, and as the nation's largest Canon dealer, GFC delivers the latest office technology, service, and is supported by the most experienced professionals in the industry. That's business technology managed. Visit gflesh.com to learn more.
When it comes to your career, most companies want you to be interested in them. At Northwestern Mutual, their mutual interest is you. That's why they listen to your career goals, plan the steps to get there, and work side by side all along the way. To learn more about career opportunities, search for Northwestern Mutual Southern Wisconsin online or call 608-836-3080. That's 608-836-3080. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
You're listening to Wisconsin Badgers volleyball on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Brought to you by Love Madison.
One of Wisconsin's best wins of the 2024 season was a sweep in West Lafayette at Mackey Arena over the Purdue Boilermakers in a top 10 showdown a season ago. So far, the best win on the Badgers' resume this year. Tonight, 10th-ranked Wisconsin defeats number 11 Purdue in a sweep at the UW Fieldhouse. The Badgers now 21-4 on the season, 14-3 in Big Ten Conference play. This was the 12th consecutive match in which both Wisconsin and Purdue have been ranked. That's a streak that goes back to 2017. Wisconsin is 8-4 in the 12 meetings in which Wisconsin and Purdue have both been ranked. 10th-ranked Wisconsin sweeps number 11 Purdue tonight at the Fieldhouse. Check out the Steinhoffels Ace Tracker. Relax. It's Steinhoffels. How about this night behind the service line for the Badgers? They had Purdue all out of sorts, and even though some of the great serves didn't result in aces, it still went a long way in propelling the Badgers to their sweep tonight. 4 aces for Wisconsin, none for Purdue. Wisconsin controls all of the service aces tonight. 1 apiece for Una Vajagic, Charlie Furbringer, Kristen Simon, and Natalie Wardlow. On the season, Grace Egan still tops the ace tracker with 21 on her stat line. Natalie Wardlow in second place on the team with 19. Mimi Collier with 18. Una Vajagic and Addie Horner each with 17. That's a check of the Steinhoffels ace tracker. Relax, it's Steinhoffels. Wisconsin outhits Purdue 311 to 184, and the Badgers sweep the 11th-ranked Boilermakers. We'll get to our top plays of the night coming up next on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
When it comes to your career, most companies want you to be interested in them. At Northwestern Mutual, their mutual interest is you. That's why they listen to your career goals, plan the steps to get there, and work side by side all along the way. To learn more about career opportunities, search for Northwestern Mutual Southern Wisconsin online or call 608-836-3080. That's 608-836-3080. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
The holidays bring sparkle and light to the season. The same way Goodman's Jewelers has been bringing the sparkle with our custom pieces since 1933. Generations have relied on our trust, service, and selection. This holiday, shop local. Shop Goodman's Jewelers in the heart of Madison, touching hearts with Goodman's sparkle and light. 220 State Street. Find our extended holiday hours at goodmansjewelers.com.
The best is at Goodman's.
What's better than the sound of Wisconsin Badgers volleyball smoking their opponents? That's savoring every win with North and South Seafood and Smokehouse. As a truly American restaurant located right here in Madison, North and South specializes in authentic wood-fired barbecue and freshly prepared seafood. Enjoy any of their 3 locations, Madison, Verona, or DeForest, or serve the winning meal at home or in the office with their takeout and catering options. Explore the full menu at eatnorthandsouth.com. That's eatnorthandsouth.com.
Volleyball fans know value, and at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction, we deliver value all over the court every single day. From trucks to trailers, antiques to assets, we can help you buy and sell your items. Plus, it's all online and hassle-free. We're family-owned, reliable, and trusted because our team at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction is dedicated to ensuring our customers rally and win big every time. Get off the bench and set yourself up for success. Visit WisconsinSurplus.com to bid, buy, sell today. That's WisconsinSurplus.com.
On the air, on demand, on social, on Wisconsin Sports. Serving Wisconsin sports fans. This is 100.5 ESPN.
Your state, your teams, your ESPN. Download the ESPN Wisconsin app so you don't miss any of the best moments on ESPN Wisconsin. Commercial-free full show podcasts, exclusive content, live streaming, including every Wisconsin Badgers volleyball match. If you haven't yet, download the ESPN Wisconsin app right now. And while you're at it, open up YouTube where you can subscribe to the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Get notified every time we go live, including following along with Announcer Cam during every Wisconsin Badgers volleyball broadcast for the remainder of the regular season. A lot of good stuff tonight for those of you that joined us on YouTube. John and Pete with their reactions to some of the big moments of the night. We'll share some of those videos on our social media platforms here coming up in the next couple of days. 10th ranked Wisconsin sweeps number 11 Purdue tonight at the Fieldhouse. The Badgers improved to 21-4 on the season, 14-3 in Big Ten conference play. Let's go ahead and find out what our top plays of the night are after Wisconsin's big win.
Number 3.
To the first set we go. It went extra points. There were a lot of plays you could choose from. Some long rallies, some intense moments in this first set, but ultimately Wisconsin prevails. Here's what the final point sounded like.
Set point, here's Furbringer's serve. It goes to McAleer to the left side. There's another Bucky block. Woolard right into that Wisconsin wall, and Wisconsin gets it 26-24.
It was Grace Egan and Carter Booth combining on that block. Wisconsin takes it 26-24, as you heard from John Arias here on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network. Badgers take the first set. That's our third best play of the night.
Number 2.
To the second set we go this time, and this was where Wisconsin started to turn it on offensively, including behind the service line. Enter Natalie Wardlow.
Now the Badgers have built themselves a 6-point advantage. Slapped over for an ace right off of the platform of Woolard. It's Natalie Wardlow recording an ace for Wisconsin.
Part of a 5-0 run for the Badgers in the early stages of that second set. They were able to build it up to a 13-4 lead. Ultimately went on to win the second set 25-15. Natalie Wardlow second on the team now with 19 service aces on the season behind Grace Egan, who leads the team with 21. So that's how the second set went, which means we must go to the third set for our top play of the night.
Number 1.
Sure thing. How about a 9-0 run to help lead the Badgers from behind to victory?
8-0 run by the Badgers. Short serve again by Una near the 10-foot line. Forces a bump set left side. Woolard stopped at the net. The Great Wall of Wisconsin right there. 21-14, the Badgers.
I mean, there were a bunch of plays in that 9-0 run we could have chose from. Charlie Furbringer and Allie Andrew had a great third set, couple of big kills to give Wisconsin the lead at the media timeout. Allie Andrew, Mimi Collier had a huge block. There was just a couple of big moments in that 9-0 run, but that ultimately is what capped it. The Badgers go up 21-14, and they propel to victory 25-17 in set number 3. The Badgers take down number 11 Purdue And Wisconsin, now in sole possession of second place in the Big Ten standings. They will not catch Nebraska unless Nebraska completely implodes, which I don't think anybody in the country would see coming. Wisconsin's probably going to finish in second place in the Big Ten if they take care of business over the next 3 matches, and that is big for NCAA tournament positioning. Do not discount how significant this win was tonight, and especially the way in which Wisconsin shined in a sweep over the Purdue Boilermakers. We'll hear more from head coach Kelly Sheffield and a few Wisconsin Badgers players joining him at the podium over at the Fieldhouse coming up next on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Listen to Wilde and Tausch, presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin on 100.5 ESPN.
Ryan Gutekunst was very clear, and I think Ed Policy with the let's go get Micah Parsons is very clear that we have a sense of urgency. It's got to be done, and we got to move. Missing the playoffs is not going to be acceptable when you make the type of investments that this group has.
Wilde and Tausch, weekdays 9 to noon on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
Time out on the field. Let's bring in Gina Della from Pella. What's the winning game plan this month?
Wayne, a whole house of new windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% interest for up to 6 years.
Wow, that's a drive you can sustain for years. No penalties, no extra interest.
And unlike opponents, Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin actually stops the drafts.
Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Make your move today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. Ends 11/30/2025.
Pro Volleyball is back in Madison. The 2026 Love Madison schedule is here. Setter of the Year Lauren Carlini and hometown favorite Claire Chausset return to the court, ready to lead a powerhouse lineup of world-class talent. Get ready for non-stop action. Every serve, every volley, and every win, right here in Madison. Don't miss your chance to be a part of the unforgettable moments all season long. Visit lovb.com to check out the full schedule and secure your seats today. Volleyball is the next major league.
Matt LePay for Steinhoffels. Steinhoffels is a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. Since 1934, Steinhoffels has been Wisconsin's furniture and mattress destination for quality, selection, and service. For over 90 years, Steinhoffels has helped Wisconsinites create the homes of their dreams and is 100% employee-owned. Steinhoffels has the largest selection of all the latest styles and all the best mattress brands. You'll find something for every style and every budget. Shop in-store or online at steinhoffels.com. Relax, it's Steinhoffels.
You're listening to Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Brought to you by North and South Seafood and Smokehouse.
Tenth-ranked Wisconsin defeats 11th-ranked Purdue in a sweep at the Fieldhouse. 26-24 set 1, 25-15 set 2, 25-17 in set number 3. The Badgers in sole possession of second place in the Big Ten standings and a big win for NCAA tournament positioning tonight at the Fieldhouse. Before we go back to the Fieldhouse to hear from Kelly Sheffield and a few Wisconsin players, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. 10 for a legal ID on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.
Hi, this is former Badger Pro Football Hall of Famer Joe Thomas. You're listening to 100.5 ESPN WTLX Monona, Madison. Good Karma Brands radio station.
A reminder, you can catch the Kelly Sheffield Show every week. Head coach Kelly Sheffield sits down with John Audius for an in-depth conversation about all things Wisconsin volleyball, including answering questions from fans. The Kelly Sheffield Show, weekly on ESPN Madison, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Remember, subscribe to the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Get notified for all of the great content we provide here for Wisconsin volleyball, including the Kelly Sheffield Show each week. Let's now go back to the Fieldhouse, where Kelly Sheffield was joined by Una Vajagic, Allie Andrew, and Natalie Wardlow at the podium post-match.
Well, he threw us a curveball to start that match, starting in rotation 1. Son of a gun hasn't started in row 1 for a single set all Big Ten season. And so, I think it probably took us a few minutes to kind of figure out, all right, what are these matchups going to be? The matchups are going to be a little bit different. That happens quite a bit, but they've started in 4 and 5, probably 90%, if not more, of their sets in the Big Ten. And I think once we kind of got one time through a little bit, you could see we were starting to get a little bit of a handle of what the game plan was and what we were wanting to do. And and then we kept our foot down. And that's, I'm not sure that was something that we were doing, a couple months ago, was just, keeping our foot on somebody's neck. And we did that. I thought, we were very, very balanced offensively. I think, 5 people that were pretty darn close to each other. And in kills, the latter half of the match, very intentional of getting the balls to our middles. And they were having success, and then they were working. One of the things I really liked is a lot of times you'll hit your middle one time in a rally. And, but these guys were getting multiple swings throughout the course of a rally, which means, our control of the ball is pretty well, and B, the middles are working like crazy. And so, great win against a program that we highly respect, and on to the next.
Questions?
Kelly, I think there's a 4-0 advantage in service aces. They were only siding out 52% of the time. Kind of what was going right for you guys in the service line, and how do you think that impacted you?
They passed great in the first set. Both teams passed really, really well in the first set, and then we started varying planes a little bit, and I think that kind of kept them off balance. On the other hand, these guys serve short probably more than any team out there, and I don't know if they scored a point off of a short serve. I mean, we were handling their short serves, and we were getting on the ball, and that short serve can really. That's been something we've worked on this week, is being able to. It's not about what these guys do with the short serve is it makes people get a kind of a weak swing coming out of that, and then their transition game, which is where they really excel out, and they come back and really pound away. But we were getting great first ball swings on the short serve, and I would say that would be a big part. I don't think we got aced once tonight. I thought our ball control all the way through was fantastic.
So, Kelly, it was another match where there's a lot of balance offensively, at least. I think 5 different players with at least 8 kills. Is this what you're envisioning within this, what you envisioned at the beginning of the season, what this offense could be, with how you can distribute the ball and kind of a pick your poison type of mentality?
Well, I don't know if it's just what we've envisioned. I think we're second in the country at hitting percentage. So I think what we're able to do is, I think we've got a setter that has the ability of getting it about anywhere on the, no matter where she is on the court, she can find any hitter. And so if you're going to game plan, and take something away, I think we've got the attackers that can kind of make people pay. And the goal isn't for us to be balanced most of the time. That's usually not a goal going in. Now sometimes that happens, but it's not, all right, you're balanced, that was really good, and if you're not balanced, that's bad. And sometimes we're just trying to exploit a certain area. These guys do a really good job with their schemes, their block schemes, and so if you stay predictable, that's really at a detriment to you. And so you're trying to, it's not about punishing a weakness, it's about making them worry about all of us.
Dennis?
You had that service run in the third set that was tied, I think, when you went to the line in the 9-0 run. What's that like? What were you trying to do? And the feeling when you get on a run like that?
I try to be confident from the line. That's what coach is asking from us all the time. So I try to serve that is gonna make them further from the net, so it's easier for our blockers to block and for us to maybe transition from that serve. And I think we did pretty good job of defending their players, and
Allie, 8 kills tonight, and I think 533 hitting percentage for the match. I guess, what do you feel like was working well for you or set you up for success tonight?
Yeah, I think Kelly said it, but Charlie can set anyone from anywhere, and I think that she was being really intentional, especially on the slide, jacking it back to the middles, which I love, and finding us in trans. So she honestly can make any hitter look good, but we were connecting really well today, and we were using various steps of the court, and I think that was working really well.
Kelly and Una over here. Kelly paid you guys a pretty big compliment earlier this week when he said this is one of the best, funnest teams I guess. I'm enjoying this season as much as any season I've ever had, which big time for a guy that's been around a little bit and had some good teams. What does that mean to hear that just from him?
You want to take first?
I think it means a lot when we look back and see which people were in the teams before, from Lauren Carlini to last year, Sarah Franklin, Julia Orzola, and other people. I think it means a lot. I think we had really good energy off the court, and I think that makes our team really good.
I think that, again, like the more chemistry, the more fun you guys can have off the court, like the more you can connect on the court. And this team's just so fun to be around, both on and off the court. And I think that we are able to have fun, but also compete and go at each other, and it makes a good balance there.
Ellie, I think from here on out, there's probably nothing but big matches, but this was one you're tied for second place, you're going for tournament seeding. What did you think kind of statement you guys made tonight, and how did you approach that, knowing the circumstances around this match?
Yeah, I think our team went in knowing it's go time. Like postseason it's coming up here, and so being able to create more distance between us and the next team, especially like RPI wise. So being able to go out there and really show up, show out, and then sweep them, I think is huge for us.
Ellie, kind of piggybacking off that, do you feel like every team wants to play the best at the end of the year? Do you feel like that's happening?
I mean, I think we're always wanting to play the best, but I think that just how we're trending upwards every game, and I'm really impressed with how we came together today. But yeah, I mean, now we're coming down to the wire, and so every game just means a little bit more going into postseason.
And I think it's now 10 kills at least in 4 of your last 5 matches. Kind of where you felt like you've grown the most, and kind of what's been clicking there for you?
I think I did a lot of work with my footwork and like getting better to the ball, and just feeling trust from setter. It's big for me, and like getting back from injury is something I can say struggle with, but it's pretty hard mentally. But I'm really glad I can give my best to the team, and
Kelly, I was just looking at the stats. Kristen Simon she had the 14 digs, but 6 assists. Is that kind of an underrated part of her game in her position? How she can dish out when needed?
It's an improving part of her game. It's we've got a setter that is willing to go and dig some balls, and when that happens, Kristen is usually the one that's going and taking the second one. She's not hesitating as much as what she was earlier in the year, and in putting up good balls in really good positions. And this kid especially is taking really, really good swings. Her decision making has just improved immensely. You agree with that? Yeah. There you go.
Any last questions?
Yeah.
Kelly, you sweep Purdue, a ranked team. You sweep Indiana, only lose 1 set to Minnesota. What do you feel like this group has shown with these kind of 3 quality wins in the last couple of weeks?
Yeah. We're getting better, right? And from early on the year, I said this is going to be a team that people are going to really, really enjoy watching, because they get along really, really well. They want coaching. You can coach them hard, which not every team that you can do that. And they lean into learning, and they've got big dreams and big goals, and I think everybody in that locker room feels that the confidence is going up, and that's like a drug, right? I mean, it's the greatest drug in the world is getting more and more confident through work. And so the goal is, by the end of the year, is to feel like that you can go toe to toe with anybody. And I think these guys are really believing at a different level right now. Man, it just doesn't get any better than that. I will say this. I've got I was supposed to pass on a message. Allie has really wanted me to pass this on along with Jada and Kristen. Stay fierce, everyone.
What about your peace out? Stay fierce and peace out.
Stay fierce and peace out. Kelly Sheffield, along with Una Vajagic, Allie Andrew, Natalie Wardlow, meeting with the media after the win tonight. Good vibes all around for the 10th-ranked Wisconsin Badgers, and they deserve it after a sweep of 11th-ranked Purdue. Best win of the year against the highest-ranked opponent the Badgers have beaten this season. Wisconsin improves to 21-4 overall, 14-3. Standing alone in second place now in the Big Ten standings. Purdue falls to 22-5, 13-4 in the Big Ten standings. And Purdue would need Wisconsin to lose twice in order to jump over them in the standings because of the tiebreaker in the lone meeting of the season between these two teams, which was tonight and went the way of the Badgers. Only one more match remaining at the Fieldhouse for the 2025 regular season. You got to feel pretty good that Wisconsin's going to be hosting the first and second round of the NCAA tournament coming in a couple of weeks in early December. But for the regular season, only one more home match. It's coming up on Sunday afternoon, 1 o'clock. First serve pre-match show starts at 12:30 here on many of these same stations on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network. The Iowa Hawkeyes, the opponent for Senior Day at the Fieldhouse. Again, join us on Sunday for the broadcast. Pre-match show starts at 12:30. First serve at 1 o'clock. The Badgers honoring the seniors on Senior Day at the Fieldhouse. Everyone who wore white tonight for the whiteout goes home happy. The 10th-ranked Wisconsin Badgers with a signature win for this 2025 season over 11th-ranked Purdue, improving to 21-4 overall on the season. For John Arias, the Hall of Famer Pete Waite, executive producer Hunter Vaughn, and everyone part of our Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network, my name is Jesse Nelson. Thanks so much for coming along with us tonight. Wisconsin beats Purdue on the Wisconsin Badgers Volleyball Radio Network.